George, psst. Are you ready to show everybody where our new home is?
Before we show you, we want to show you why the Hales would we buy where we bought.
What did you say?
I said, Jeremy, I'm a huge fan.
George is out in the parking lot. Look at that. Am I on the naughty list?
Hell, every meeting. And you're gonna bring the police to remove me once they come in.
I didn't start this war with the neighbors.
But I fully intend on winning.
I have anxiety over the roof, and I can't take this. I can't, sir. I cannot hear you very well. Not at all. I have to hold you up to my ear to hear you. Something is wrong. Can you please check your mic? I do not have perception of time. I don't have perception of dates and times. I do not, and my brain does not work that way. My child just fell down. You are.
Running through the maze, I felt the pain, chasing what only a dream, break from the scheme. Waking up at dawn, all my fears are gone, all stop today, never, not today. Step ago, faster than the flow. Broke through every chain, I will not be contained.
Good afternoon, man. Oh man, yeah, nice little pop-up stream. I was debating whether I should do this or not because I've been trying to catch up on all the deposition of this thing, and determined not to miss this one. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, earlier I had a little bit of a flood that happened in my house. It was a small one. We figured out what the problem was because we're having some work done on the front of our house, and it looks like they got through the membrane just where they. Got 12 inches overnight. That's weird. And so in doing so, it sort of ended up building up. And whenever it... Hi, how are you? I fall asleep listening to you. That's good. That's good. So it ended up building up some water in behind a barrier. And so some of that water, just because the amount of the sheer volume of rain that we got overnight. And so I managed to, I had a shelf that was there, which is old and is made out of that cardboard, fiberboard crap that, just needs to go away anyway. So it's all good now. I mean, it's still got a little bit that builds up. We had the problem earlier, but it's gotten better. So all is well. All is well. Hey, how's it going, Janice, Emil's girl? Good to see you, Debbie Webb, making it in. Heidi, yeah, it's been an interesting morning to say the least. I had to shut my morning stream down early, and I was looking to just grab a couple hours, maybe more, just get caught up on the deposition. Really interesting. If you hadn't seen the stuff going on over at Megan Fox, the oh my gosh, it was just absolutely wonderful. We were having an absolute blast with her. Hey, how's it going, Linda Lily? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's so I'm gonna get into this. I'm like, this is the one where she destroyed evidence in court proceedings. I know some of you guys have already seen this. I have not seen the whole deposition. I'm just playing catch up on this. So if you've already seen it, I understand. It's all good. I'll probably be making rude and crude comments, and it's pretty awesome because Bubbles hasn't reached back out to me since since that last letter. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, Megan is awesome. That was just she does really good with that. She does really good with that. I was quite impressed. She is fun. She is absolutely fun. I did send her an invite if she gets done with the kiddos. That's entirely up to her. She may just be too tired at the end of the day. You know, you get kids in, you're trying to get dinner cooked for them, trying to get their homework all done. Yeah, and it can be a real pain in the ass. So, but I did send her an invite if she wants to come by later. She's more than welcome to. But yeah, you guys over there in chat are just cracking me up. Nothing but fun. Nothing but fun. So let's get into this. Whoa! Oh man.
This is just like a court proceeding.
Okay.
You're not supposed to text
Debbie.
people in your court proceeding. By the way, I'd like to ask you: during our court proceedings in this case, have you texted someone during those proceedings in front of Judge Thomas's?
No, I have not.
There we go.
But someone just asked me if they called me. I said no.
Yep.
They're contributing. They're helping me with the money. So I told her no, he had not called me.
This is where she starts deleting this.
So when you're giving testimony under oath,
Right.
you're not to have any assistance, and you're not supposed to communicate with anybody.
No one is assisting me in anything.
I'm going to ask you not to communicate with anyone in the room or outside of the room when you're giving testimony. We're asking for your testimony, not anyone else to communicate. Okay?
No one.
Now it's amazing that he would say this. All right, he tells her, Lordy nostril view again. Yeah. Sorry, I can't have no control over that. So this is the part where she's deleting text, and he just told her, you're not to communicate with anyone else inside or outside of this court proceeding. Like none at all. It's that whole thing. If you're giving witness testimony, you're not supposed to have a cell phone there while you're giving witness testimony, because that means you could be easily getting fed answers, and you may not be answering truthfully. Hey, how's it going, Stacy? Good to see you. Yeah, this is not good. If this is the one I think it is.
No one is giving me anything to communicate.
So please, I don't want to see you texting anybody, ma'am, in the future in this deposition. Please don't do it. And I'm going to ask you now to put the screen up and show us your text that you sent a few minutes ago.
No.
Why not? Why?
Because I'm not giving away the person who sent me the money. I'm not. She's my friend, and I'm not.
You said it was something else. What was the text that you just texted?
She asked me if the lawyer had called and if I talked to him. I said no.
Show us that screen that says that.
No, I won't. I'm not giving you her name. I won't.
And why is that, ma'am? Are you taking
because I'm not having her be a target of Jeremy Hale's.
Any other reasons? Not the fifth?
Yeah, there's
I'm not having her be a target of Jeremy Hale's.
Are you refusing to tell us who you were texting and show us your text that you did during this deposition?
I plead the fifth.
Again, you're taking the fifth. Let's make sure what you're taking the fifth to. I'm asking you, will you show us?
Yes, I am not going to show you my text that I just answered because I'm not making her a victim of Jeremy Hale's. And I deserve to be represented just like anyone does by a lawyer. And she is my help.
Doesn't matter. That's the sweetheart. If you wanted an attorney there, you should have had your attorney there with you at the time. It's not like this just all of a sudden came up out of the blue. Like, oh, today I have to do a deposition. No, you knew ahead of time that you had a deposition. You could have had an attorney representing you at any point in time. Oh my God. What's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight? This is probably why the case got dropped. Yeah. I would assume that's why it got dropped, is because of this. Because of all of her deposition. I mean, you know, and you'll get And I know right now I've got a subscriber block on, so there might be people that want to chat, but you have to be a subscriber if you want to chat for at least 5 minutes. So I'm keeping some of the trolls out from coming in here and raising hell, because they will, as soon as they find out. They can't help it. It's one of those things that they do. They got to have their voices heard. And I ran into a few of them this morning. They're just like, I'm reporting this channel. Bye. Okay. like what are you going to report? There's nothing to report on my channel. I do reaction videos and poor ones at that. Like this is my reaction most of the time. Yeah, not like I said, not impressive.
Is she a lawyer?
No, she is helping me financially.
I'm going to ask.
I'm not going to give her name up. I'm not.
Okay. On your screen, does it have the full name?
Yes, and I'm not.
Then cover it with your finger and show us the text that you sent just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Patty Plummer is her name. It's not as if we didn't know it from the beginning anyway. And I can't believe how many foolish individuals who are now a part of this case went to LIEnette and involved themselves in this case. LIEnette is about to destroy evidence. That's a big no-no. Patty Plummer will be called into the federal case to present the evidence, along with so many others who thought they were going to be on the outside watching, and yet they involved themselves. They incriminated themselves. LIEnette has incriminated them into this. It's about to get very real for a lot of people all over the country. The planet.
He's not wrong.
It's
He's not
protecting
wrong
her
in
name.
this. Because
No, I won't. You'll see my whole.
Here's the thing. I think I've communicated with Jeremy maybe 3 times. I think I've sent him an invite a few times, and I sent him the silly letter that was addressed to me from Bubbles, because I thought it was damn hilarious. I was like, you should check this out. It's funny. But other than that, I don't have any communication with Jeremy. He doesn't really have any communication with me. I mean, he's been in chat a couple of times. He stopped by and give thumbs up and waved and that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, if these people think that I have any information, I have the same information that's publicly available on the interwebs. That's it. I don't have anything extra, anything more. I mean, if I went to the federal court case and pulled up that information, I could get that same information. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do. It's all publicly available. Like I can go and pull up all of the case files on this case if I want to. Which I think I do have some of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do have some of them. But yeah, it's just because I find it interesting. Yeah, Megan's was good. Megan's was really good.
Screen of all of my messages. No.
You can just cover. You can blow up with your finger and show us the text you sent during this.
No, I won't.
Why not?
Thank you.
Because I don't have to make her a victim.
I just
And I
told you.
won't.
You're not.
You don't need to show it the name. Just cover
I
up.
will show it to the judge. I will not show it to you.
I'm
For
not-
you
I'm
to
asking-
give to that man, I won't.
Look at that. LIEnette finally got something right. It will be before a judge. It will be the federal judge. All these individuals are going to be deposed. And if they're lying during their deposition, charges are going to be pressed and sought after. If they are destroying evidence, charges are going to be presented and gone after. Now, recognize the situation that we're in. LIEnette truly, even though she's being deposed, this is the same as sitting in front of a judge. There is a decorum, there is order, there's LIEnette, who apparently has her own set of rules for life, right? Keep in mind, everything she has set in her petition as Jeremy is stalking me, the judge has already dismissed as it is not evidence. Everything Lizzie Bailey sent in, who will be deposed. Oh, wait, judge threw that out. Marla Hughes, Angela Deletion, judge threw it all out. Judge DeThomas's only put a temporary on me when LIEnette stated that Mark Feather tried to bribe her, which was a lie. Now, would Judge DeThomas believe that LIEnette lies if he saw this clip?
My mother died.
What proof do you have that your mother died?
My mother did not die.
Obviously, I don't think it's going to come to fruition.
Ma'am,
I deserve the right to be represented, and she is my help.
just to make clear, you're refusing to show us something you have in your possession that involves this case, right?
It doesn't involve this case. She's
Doesn't?
giving me money. That's it.
Okay, that's not like, ma'am.
Then I want to see everybody that Jeremy gets his money from.
That's not how it works. If you're texting somebody during a deposition, you just involve them in this case. That's the see. This is where the silliness comes in. You're looking at this going, you just involved this person in this case. As soon as you started texting them while doing this, you just involved them in this case. You just made them a witness in this case. I'm just like, I'm shaking my head at just and then you've got Bubbles over there that, thinks, well, we can get this stuff thrown out. All of this information comes in. Just because you dismiss the case doesn't mean they can't bring this information in and really go after you over it. Of course, as good as Bubbles thinks he is, I guarantee you that he's not as great as he thinks he is. Me, I make no qualms about being total artard. I mean, I think I didn't tie my Velcro shoes today, so maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Ma'am, you're not being responsive. Let's try it. Let's make sure we're
No,
understanding.
I'm not.
Again, you're interrupting me. So I'm trying to be
Most
really helpful and
definitely,
calm here. I
Debbie.
really am. I'm asking a simple question. You've texted somebody on your phone. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Who are you speaking to?
You're talking. Who are you talking?
Nobody.
You just did.
You've just texted somebody in the middle of your sworn testimony. And you're refusing to show us
You
the text.
messaged me and asked
This
me,
is
did
got
he
to be-
call you yet?
I
said no.
I don't understand why.
Let
I
me
don't
see
have
if there's a way that I can frickin' show you without giving away
Ugh.
any names. If there's not, I'm not. If
Use your
there's not,
finger.
I'm not.
Use your finger to cover it up, ma'am.
I didn't even get finished with what I was saying. So here. Just a minute. No, it still says her name. No, I can't.
Cover it
Because
up.
it shows her name.
Cover it up.
Oh, it's
You've already told us her first name.
well. And here's the thing, Debbie. It's not. This is intentional. This is intentional. And I had a little stepbrother that was brought up and taught how to steal. His older brothers, not me, his older brothers taught him how to steal. This kid was so slick. That he could be sitting there having a conversation with somebody, looking them in the eyes, and in the meantime, stealing something because he got caught doing it by somebody else. He got caught stealing at a grocery store, like one of those little convenience stores, little corner store. He was stealing candy and putting it in his pockets the whole time that he's talking to the clerk, asking him questions, having a full conversation, and he's just stuffing his pockets full of candy. And luckily, a customer in there caught him, and he got in big trouble for it, But this is the kind of attitude that she has. While she'll be carrying on a conversation, doing things she's not supposed to be doing, because it's a type of distraction. Having that conversation. It is intentional. It is crooked as all get out. Because you look, she's got this piece of paper that you're distracted by this hand doing this. Meanwhile, she's holding it like this and she's scrolling through and deleting stuff. I mean, hey Kate, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, this is highly, highly sus.
Name? I don't need to see her last name. Cover up just her last name.
There she is. There,
You can use your finger, can't you?
No, I can't because it's a tablet and it's a huge screen. And no, it has her picture.
I'm
No,
sorry to
I
hear
won't.
that.
I'm
Sorry you
not.
had a
No,
stroke.
I'm not.
Yep, delete.
Nope, I'll shut the tablet off. And I'm not going to show you her picture. I'm not showing you nothing. I'm not having her be a victim because then She will not help me financially, and I deserve a lawyer just like he does.
Are you, that's your phone you described?
No, this is my tablet.
Your tablet? What kind of tablet is that, ma'am?
Oh,
I have
good
no
to see
clue.
you
It's
too.
a free
Good to see
freaking
you,
tablet.
Kate.
And there's one of our favorite lines. The
Mystery.
free freaking tablet. As a matter of fact, it appears to me that LIEnette gets everything in life for free. She got free money from Patty. She's gotten free food. She's gotten free freaking tablets. And she wanted a free ride with promotion and money from me. Except I said no. This woman doesn't understand how to take no as an answer. And there are people who are going to step up and say, no, you need to be a responsible adult. There are going to be people that tell her to go get a free freaking job.
Did you turn it off?
I'm trying to turn it off right now. I'm trying to figure out how the hell you do turn it off. I've never done that yet.
There's our
Two
Otter
in
Creek
2
minister.
weeks.
You know, Jesus
Two in
preached
1
more
week.
about hell than he did heaven. And apparently LIEnette does the same, except LIEnette takes it a step further. She lives in it constantly, 24/7.
Are you, so you're
Mhm.
refusing to show us any part of the texting you did during
I
your
can't.
deposition?
Listen, I'm
Again,
not-
this is literally is an amazing day.
I don't care. I'm not going to make her a freaking victim.
Ma'am, you keep on interrupting.
Then I need to call my lawyer. I
Oh.
need to call the lawyer and ask him.
That's stuck so-
You don't, who's your lawyer? Who have
Tarzan.
you retained as a lawyer?
I'm hoping to God that it's Silverman. I'm
But you
hoping
haven't retained anyone, including Mr. Silverman, right?
this thing don't even turn back on.
Good. Can you show us show us that tablet, please? Turned off?
Stop. It's just started coming back up. John, go away from the window. Please.
Ma'am, show us that tablet turned off, please.
It just decided to come back up, and I'm not going to show you.
Oh, it just came back up how it did it.
You
I'm not
refusing?
sure how it
And
started.
again, I'm about to.
Here's
ask
the
you-
tablet.
Oh,
The tablet.
it's funny. It's really funny. I'm sorry to laugh. I don't
Here.
mean to laugh.
It's a freaking blue tablet. That's all it is. It's a free tablet.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to preserve that
I'm
tablet.
done. I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to finish this. I'm going to quit this thing.
Quit what?
I can't take it. I think I actually need to go talk to somebody. My anxiety is off the chain and I can't do it.
In the wetsuit. That's
This
right.
is her lawsuit, her case against me. And now she's checking out. And it's not enough that she stole Patty's money. It's not enough that she stole everybody else's money under false pretenses. She told them she was going to do these things in court. Then she voluntarily dismissed everything. Interesting. Oh, but now she's out. If
Wait for the
she thinks this is hard, she has no idea what's coming for her in federal court.
Are you refusing to ask? You want to take a break?
I need to talk to attorney. I need to talk to somebody.
Pending, ma'am. Let me ask this question.
I deserve an attorney like everyone else.
Okay,
It's
so are you
my-
asking? Ma'am, are you asking? Please put that down. Please put that down, ma'am.
Do
Please
you
put
want me to show you the freaking tablet or not? I'm trying to figure out how to cover her picture and show you what was said.
Ma'am,
So
you
if you
said-
give me a minute, I'll do that.
you just said you were done. So are you now undone?
I want you to leave me alone, please. I'm trying to figure
I
out.
don't
That's
need
not
to
how
show it
this
to us right now.
works.
I don't need you to
That's
show it
not
to us
how
right now.
this
Please put
works.
it down. Ma'am, I
Oh.
don't need you to show it to us.
Oh my, okay, remember that. That's on the court.
No, I don't
record.
need you to show it to us right now. I'm asking you, ma'am, please put it down. I can't tell you anymore. You're delaying the deposition every time you hold that up.
Nope. She's deleting,
Okay,
Please put it down.
it's not,
scrolling,
it's
deleting.
down.
Okay, and I'm asking you to preserve
Jeez.
that tablet for the court's access. Do you understand?
The tablet is I already erased it because it's none of your business.
You erased it
Oh.
just now?
No, I erased part of it. My part that I was writing because I wasn't done writing it yet.
So you erased the conversation you had, and again,
No, I did not.
I knew you were going to interrupt. I knew you were going to interrupt. Let me try it one
Oh
more
my
time.
God.
Put the instruction now.
Call Silverman's office now,
Already
please.
Who are you speaking to, ma'am?
I'm yelling out the window. I need a break so I can call a lawyer.
There's a
I
question.
plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I'm not going to get myself criminally in trouble. I plead the fifth.
You just did.
I plead the fifth.
Too late.
Destroying
She just
evidence.
incriminated herself. She tampered with evidence. She's under oath. This is a court proceeding. It's recorded. Not
Oh,
only has she
Silverman.
tampered with evidence, has she deleted evidence, she has also been intimidating witnesses, contacting them. All of these are huge no-nos. And yet she knows no boundaries. At some
Yeah.
point, you would think LIEnette would go, I should have adhered to the cease and desist. At some point, you think LIEnette and Crook
Oh.
would go, we should have never stalked Jeremy and George.
You plead the fifth to the pending question, right?
All of it about the tablet, all of it.
Okay,
Just
we can take a
because
break.
I
Okay, we
did
did,
not
okay.
know that I should. You told me that
We
if
can
I
take
had
a break. I just said,
something,
okay.
go ahead.
I
You
just said,
tricked me.
you want to take a break? You just answered a pending question by taking the fifth, and you
Yep.
just said, what is truly amazing is you're creating your
I
own.
don't care. I have anxiety over the roof, and I am not. I can't take this. I cannot take this. You are doing everything you can to get me to say I'm doing things wrong that I'm not doing, and it's wrong.
If you remember, I told you that it was, and again, please don't interrupt me. We don't finish.
Mommy, put that over here.
Ma'am, you said you answered the pending question, leading the fifth.
Oh.
That's it. Ma'am, I need your attention. Otherwise, this is going to take much longer. There's
My child just fell down.
no reason to shout.
Come get it, take it, and take it in the bedroom, please, honey. Go take it and take it in the bedroom, please. You can't play outside. Go to the back. She needs, I need to give her a juice, a bottle, of something. She needs something to drink. I need to be able to give my kids something to drink.
Okay, we're about to take a break. Ma'am, please.
Don't want you on camera. Go. Harley,
Please unblock your hand, ma'am.
I'm
Please stop
not
talking to
letting
me.
you see my child.
I can't
Will
see your
you
child.
please come and get the baby, please. What, Harley?
Just like the anxiety, the stress, could you imagine your
Ma'am, you need
life
to take a break, right?
living like this the whole time?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Let me speak for 30 seconds and you can take
Nonstop.
your break. Please don't interrupt me. This is the problem. We could have taken a break 2 minutes ago. So I'm going to start speaking. Don't interrupt. Otherwise, you just prolong things. I'm not going to stop asking a question just because you interrupt me. I'm going to keep asking it until I get it out on the record. So at the beginning, I told you you could take a break, and we could have taken one 4 minutes ago. Ma'am, are you looking at me? Are you hearing me?
I'm listening. I don't
Okay.
have to look at the screen.
Okay.
I don't see you anyway. You're not on the screen.
Okay, that's fine. So here's the question that was pending. At the beginning of your testimony, I said we could take a break as long as there's not a pending question that remains unanswered. You answered the question that was pending about the tablet. Then you added something saying you deleted your conversation. So then you said, I'm not answering, I'm taking the fifth as opposed to any other questions about this tablet. And I said, okay. So we can now take a break. 5 minutes?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you if you want to contact a lawyer, that's fine, but you should not be discussing your testimony with anybody. We'll come back at 4:33.
Thank you.
The time is 4:28 p.m. We're off the record. The time is 4:40 p.m. We are on the record.
Okay.
oh,
Now, ma'am, I got to ask you something. This is important. Ms. Preston,
yeah.
we didn't intend to run more than 7 hours
Yes.
today.
Why?
So you were 15 minutes late,
Oh,
and now you've taken lots of breaks and things like that. So this deposition will need to go forward to tomorrow until we're finished. I've got a lot more exhibits and I'm not finished. So my question to you is this: we're going to go until around 5:30, and can you make yourself available at 11 o'clock tomorrow instead of Mr. Cook going first? That we'll finish yours and then we'll pick up with him.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. So let's continue. And I'll share the screen.
And I have what you asked for. So just give me 1 second to give it to you.
No, I'm not. There's no question pending, ma'am. I get to ask the questions. and I
No,
get to
you.
correct them. Ma'am, you're doing it again. See, this is when
Would
go
you still
back a
like
minute,
the copy of
when
the,
you go
the
back, when
tablet?
you do it again, you're doing this. You're the witness. Wait till there's a question, please, and then I will allow you to answer. It's delaying
Okay.
things.
Okay.
So this is on page 5. This is where we left off, and I want to read this and answer some questions about it. Hold on. All right. So you wrote this page 5 of 50 on September 7, 2023, correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, after further watching these dark videos, I had to add this to you. You did not tell the judge that you didn't watch the complete video, right?
No.
The hate, the total hate coming from this man towards me is terrifying. I'm literally afraid that this man is going to kill me to get my child, right?
Yes.
Seems to me anybody who says that somebody is a rapist from Ohio and raps their daughter should be afraid, extremely afraid. I've heard so many derogatory but defamatory lies about myself and George. They should all be afraid of the legal consequences of what they've said and what they've done. They have freedom of speech. They have freedom of speech. But when their freedom of speech breaks legal boundaries, breaks the law, then consequences follow through the legal system.
True.
But that freedom of speech comes with major consequences when they willingly, knowingly break the law.
Okay. And you're saying you reached that conclusion because of the videos
That's awesome.
that you attached to this petition, correct?
Not just those videos, but there was a video. I was referencing a video that was on his pay level that someone told me about, and she was crying because it was so bad and it was so scary. And that's what I was talking.
So when you say she, do you have her name?
No, I don't.
How were you informed of this to watch Jeremy's video that you just referenced?
She just, it was a stranger just contacted me and said that this was very bad.
Right.
And
How did she?
what?
How did she contact you? Email, phone call, text?
On the messenger.
On the messenger, which we can't see that because you deleted that, right?
I don't keep my messengers. No, I don't.
Oh,
Unless it's the hate things. There's no reason to keep them.
Okay, so ma'am,
I don't have storage.
the memo or the message that you said that alerted you to watch this video, which gave you reasons to say that you're afraid that Jeremy Hale is going to kill you to get your child. We no longer have that message on Messenger, right?
I don't have the message, no, but I think it referenced, does this not, did the paperwork I gave with it not reference that video?
And again, many times I've told you.
she needs to stop asking these questions. Yeah, it's as simple as this.
You told some of the biggest lies that I've ever heard of in my whole life.
It's crazy. It is so crazy. All she had to do was say, here is where that reference can be found. This is the page. That this is walking into some place completely unrepaired, screaming at the top of your lungs, getting angry that you're not getting your way. Like, well, what, you go into a store and you're there to purchase something. Well, what are you here to purchase? Something. Okay. What do you want to buy? What is it that you're needing? Something. And then getting mad that whenever you're like, because I can't direct you to what you want to buy. Like, sweetheart, if you just shut up, answer the questions that's being asked of you, stop adding things, because every time she says something, she's just adding more to it. More questions. Like, this could easily have been done in a few short hours if she would have come prepared. Whenever he asked her a question, said that this is what your claim is, that he said something that was horrible and that had you fearing for your life. Okay, where was this? Well, somebody messaged me, but I've deleted that message off of my old phone. Well, then you can't claim that. So we're going to have to get rid of that. Well, it's in the paperwork. Where in the paperwork? Every single claim that you make, it's not like she's walking into this deposition and doesn't know what questions are going to be asked of her. Everything that you're making claims on, every single thing that you make a claim on, you have to be able to back that up. If you're saying that Shizzy said X, Y, or Z, when did he say it? He said X, Y, and Z on this date. This is the time that he said it. This was the whole reference to it. And the reason that you do that is so that if you say that Shizzy said he kicks puppies on weekends, and then you go back and you reference it and it says, Oh, that's not actually what it says. It says Shizzy disagrees that nobody should kick puppies on weekends. You can actually prove what was said, but she's not given any reference to it. She just says something about kicking puppies on weekends. What puppies? What are we talking about? Like, where is this? Where did you hear this? How did you reference it? You did not see the video? Somebody else said the video. We need to know who that person is so we can call them in to testify. If we don't have what they're talking about, then we can't reference it. We're not going to go searching for it. I mean, she did every single bit of this to herself throughout the entire deposition. And it amazes me. It amazes me to no end that she just cannot wrap her addled brain around this concept of being able to get the right things happening. Megan Raid, welcome, Megan Raiders, welcome. Hey, Kitty Cake, D. Robertson, Megan Raid, woo, Norma Stevens. Oh man, I'm gonna have to slow down chat. I know that it's gonna have to happen. Just a second, I'll get this straightened out here. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Let's go back here and get this thing taken care of, so we don't get crashed here, because you guys will destroy me with a Megan Raid. Thank you so much. Do this customization. We're going ahead and slow this down. And I think we can slow it down. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll slow down chat. Just about 10 seconds. There we go. We'll that way, whenever you guys are coming in, we can slow you guys down. There we go. Just to make it a little bit easier. Welcome everybody. Welcome from Megan. Sheila, good to see you. Heather. Deborah, Rebecca, Suzette, Fox Raid. Yeah, welcome, Fox Raiders. All of them come creeping in from the foxhole, you dirty, foxy little creatures. Jediah, good to see you. Melinda Hetzel, Debbie Webb, Heidi, Liz Barnes, Patrick W., good to see you. Audio Coffee, good to see you. Seeing wonderful names and some new ones. Wonderful people. Kitty Kate, good to see you. Nancy, Wendy Bird, good to see you. I am so glad you guys could make it over from Megan. Oh, yes. Thank you. Make sure you hit that like button. It makes me feel special. And not so much of an R-tard as I normally am. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sheila. Good to see you, Mildred. Good to see you, Dana. Coyote Bait, good to see you. Melanie, Lily Bates, good to see you. Glad you could make it in. Tammy, all the Fox Raiders showing in. Good afternoon, Susan. Just another Cajun Joe. I love that name. That's awesome. Good day, Mary Beth. Jan, peace. How you doing? Wonderful. Alan W., good to see you. Glad you could make it in. Hello, Paula. Good. Welcome here. Glad you're new here. Welcome. Fly on the wall. Good to see you again. Abram. Liz Barnes, good to see you. Star Z Rogue Mama, hit that dang like button and sub to the damn channel. Who dubbed Bruce with the name Bubbles? Yes, I did. Bubbles is an interesting kind of creature. I will tell you, he is definitely an interesting kind of creature. I got nothing for him. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Rebecca Garrett. How you doing, Pamela, Debbie. Oh my gosh, you guys are just cruising on in here. They have Bubbles. That Bubbles got something. Bubbles got denied. Yeah, Bubbles does get denied. It does happen. Bubbles has got some issues, but hey, we know. Buckle up, Scottish Cat. Good to see you, my buddy Scottish Cat. What good people. Lady Tammy, good to see you. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Gotta give you a super chat. Thank you for not giving up on the Hales. No, I have love for the Hales, and I have love for everybody. We like everybody over here. We don't. It's all good stuff. Bubbles is a perfect name, full of air and pops easily. Yeah, he got shut down. I mean, he got shut down pretty quick. You know, I know that I am well. Thank you, Gilreath. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's amazing to me that Bubbles hasn't found the simple way of handling things. He's an attention whore for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. And here's the thing, Bubbles, I don't have any problem with Bubbles. I guess he has a problem with me because, you know, this is his client. She's done this to herself, and it's really hard to back out a client's statement after they've already made them. Your message to Bubbles: douche, you know what happens to bubbles? They burst. So sorry to bust your bubble. No one wants your cheesy story. Bye, macaroni and cheese ming. Whatever the hell that thing is. Hey, Kiki, good to see you. Kathy D. Daya, good to see you. Or is that Jody A? It could be Jody A. Like Jody Harris. How you doing, Tammy? Good to see you. Welcome, everyone. Well, we're going to have a little bit of fun and trying to get through some of this deposition. So if I don't respond to you right away, just know that I'm still thinking of you. Still thinking of you. You guys are wonderful, wonderful people. Good to see you, Vicky Oldham. You have a wonderful day. Good to see you, Gary. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of fun today. Yeah, Sharp must be right. I imagine so. Oh man, these folks.
Hey, I don't know.
Okay. Don't know. No, you don't know? No, you just said that.
Sorry.
I don't know.
She's referencing our memberships on YouTube. There's 3 tiers. First tier, you get emojis, badges. Second tier, you get an extra live stream a week. Third tier, you get an extra video a week. So somebody gave them or her their login information to look at these membership videos. She then wrote to the court, to Judge Craig DeThomasis, that I stated in the video. Now, before I even state this, realize, number one, this is a complete and total lie. And every video we've ever put out is still on the channel. So she states that I said, God gave me communication to unalive her, which is the furthest thing from the truth. Such a pathological, pathetic lie. And you wonder why she's scared, because of all the consequences of what she's done to all of these people.
No, that's not the question.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you?
Hello, Joe.
The messenger message that alerted you to this video that you referenced on page 5 here that gives you reasons to believe that Jeremy Hales is going to kill you to get your child.
She does.
You no longer have that message on Messenger, right?
Please that fifth.
Correct.
Okay, but you remember it, don't you?
I remember it, and I remember all the other videos where he
See you next time. You have a
he
good one,
goes to
Ma'am,
a
I'm not
flea
talking about
market
that.
and he
I'm not
buys
talking
a
about-
grenade launcher to shoot at us.
my
Shotguns
gosh.
that he bought to protect against us.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we're afraid we're gonna die. Yeah.
I was only asking
Those
about the video. I'll
feds
get to those
are
other things. So you got to clean it up. But you did answer yes. That's fine. That takes care of that. So I'm referencing this page 5 that's in front of you of your petition that you filed in September of 2023 in this case. So again, you wrote to the judge, Your Honor, after further watching these dark videos, I had to add this to you. The total hate coming from this man towards me is terrifying. I'm literally afraid this man is going to kill me to get my child. And you're saying because you got that fear after watching these dark videos, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. And you've referenced one video that wasn't in this list, I guess, sent to you by some woman on Messenger, which we no longer have that access to that message, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Right. Do you have, I may, excuse me, it's been a long day. If I asked this question before, please forgive me. But do you have anything in writing from anyone that hasn't been destroyed? Man, where are you going?
I need 2 seconds. Give it to me. What? How do you even know what's in there?
Excellent. Yeah, Megan said to say hello. Megan's a sweetheart.
Are you ready, man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to figure out how to get someone to be able to watch my child, and nobody can because they can't get her sick.
That's weird. I mean, and I've said this before. It's not like she didn't know that this was coming up. She knew that there was a deposition coming. She knew that she could have scheduled someone to be with her child, to take care of the child, and have that all handled. She knew that John Cook wasn't supposed to be around. She knew that any information that she had pertaining to this case, she could have showed for this particular case. All of her court documents, all the things that she filed, there's a reason why you just don't throw garbage at the wall whenever you're doing a court filing. There's a reason that you bait stamp these. There's a reason that you're very meticulous about where everything is. And if you're filing pro se, any fool can file pro se, but don't be surprised whenever you get called out on things that can't be allowed in. Whenever you get called out on things that you can't justify, where you're saying one thing and you Photoshop something else in there on top of it. Those things can't be added in there. You have to show the evidence as it is. And if she had more brain cells knock around in her head than I do, there's very few, by the way. If she had enough brain cells, she would realize you put all of this together, you make your case. You don't have to whine and cry in front of the judge and give a big sob story. You present the facts of the case. This is why I'm scared for my life. This what Jeremy did to me. This is how he did this to me, and here's the proof of it. This is when it happened, who did it, where it was done, and the consequences of it. And you present all of that stuff to the court. So whenever you have a deposition, you can go back and reference it. And he says, hey, you said X, Y, and Z. And you can say, okay, I've got that information. Here is where the document can be found. This is the location of it. And then you can give the testimony on it. You can elaborate on it a little bit more. You don't have to elaborate on it in your filing. You're just giving the facts, like who, what, when, where, how, all that kind of crap. And I'm not an attorney, and I know that crap. And like I said, I'm not bright at all. I do wear a bicycle helmet most days. It's all you have to do is just have that information. So when he's asking those questions, you're not getting frustrated. You'll have all of these things set up, because what you are doing right here in a deposition is no different than sitting in front of the judge, giving your testimony. And this way they can drill down on things before you have to show up to the judge and have this kind of conversation. Because if she would have been called as a witness, which she would have been called as a witness to testify on her own behalf, all of this could have been brought in. This is why they dropped the case, because her disjointed conversation with herself, not paying any attention to what's going on, she's not able to distract, she's not able to sit there and delete things off of her tablet. All of that goes away. Every single bit of it goes away. More than likely, her attorney knew that she would start perjuring herself because she doesn't remember the conversation that she just had, because of her anxiety was over the roof. This is why they dropped that case. And got nothing for you. I'm usually a wordsmith, but there's nothing to be said for her level of silliness.
Okay. So, ma'am, let's try it again. Where we were. All right. So and again, if you ask this question, don't say I answered that. You might have. Okay.
Nice.
But I want to make sure. So I'm asking the second time. If I am. I don't know if I was. So the question is this, and here I go. And please wait until I'm finished with the question before you say something.
No mas.
Here's the question. Do you have anything in writing anymore that reflects a message from someone to you that tells you to watch a Jeremy Hale's video that then led you to be afraid of him?
No.
Now, was that so hard? If you could do every single verbal judo master. Yeah, I do not. I have a story. I do not. I am not I am not a verbal judo master. I'm a verbal drooler. I drool and dribble. If it was a basketball, I could have gotten the 3-pointer. Like a granny shot. You know?
Okay, but you remember them, right?
Yes, and all of the videos that I have watched that have been terrifying. Yes.
So all she had to do was answer these questions like this the whole time. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you repeat the question? Yes. You was a master of the colorful verbations. You have words that we have never heard before in our life. The verbations come flowing amongst out of thine lips better than any verbations I've ever heard is. What is a shizzy? A shizzy is one of those things that you find at the bottom of your shoe after you've walked through a bubblegum park. It's really tasty. Just don't scrape it off and eat it because it will stick to your gums. Because you ain't got no teeth.
Okay. So going from memory, can you give us the names of any of those people?
No,
Why not? Is it because you don't know? Don't remember? Or are you
I
refusing?
don't know. I don't know the person that sent it to me. I don't know.
Not it. Them. I'm not talking about one
Welcome,
video.
Allie.
All of these videos, you got the damn sheet from Lizzie. Okay? You know the name of the person.
Thine brain has exploded inside, and the little gray matter is splattering about inside of the cranium. Okay, sweetheart, answer the damn question. This is your opportunity to answer your question and elaborate on those answers. Hey, Shizzy, come over from Megan Fox. Well, welcome. Megan Fox is awesome. Good to see you walking 7. I'm assuming that's 7 foot tall. Awesome. Glad to see you. Either that or it could be 7 inches. I don't know. Either way, that could be scary. That could be scary. If a 7-inch man came walking up to me, I might have to just like way slowly. Welcome, Fox Den. Welcome, Fox Den. It's a wonderful place to be today.
It's Lizzie. That's it.
Right. But you mentioned somebody else. That's what I was talking about.
One person said that they were bought into his high up tier and that the videos there were terrifying. That's what she said to me.
Okay. And
Hey,
then when you
Megan.
saw that, you then watched the video. That terrified you, right?
I only seen one clip of one video where he was talking to his fans saying something like, God said it's time to, I don't know if he said kill the messenger or something, and that he had to put the evil, I can't even remember word for
Hey, so
word
if
what
you-
it was. It was horrible. It
Here's
was
my
horrible.
question. I'm not asking you the content. So it would be, things go much quicker
No.
if you can add. You can add if you think it explains it. It's okay. But
I watched one little clip of the video that she sent me, a little tiny clip, and that's it.
and she sent it to you on Messenger, and we no longer have that message, right?
Exactly. Right.
You don't know, and you don't know this person's name.
Nope. And though the videos that I provided are
You
the
got it.
videos that are for the court.
Let me finish the question,
That's what
silly.
I'm talking about. The videos that you listed in your petition don't include this video that you just mentioned that you heard about on Messenger from this other person, not Lizzie, right? Can't hear you. Can't hear you. What's your answer?
My phone is ringing. Sorry.
What's your answer?
I didn't name the video in the petition, did I? No, I did not.
That was my
All I
question.
simply,
was
all
my
I said
question.
was a video I saw and that I was told about, along with everything else we've seen, has been terrifying. That's exactly what I said.
Not included because it doesn't exist. It never has. There are members who have seen every single extra video, and they can confirm they've never seen anything like that on What the Hales. because it's a figment of her imagination. Which personality saw it? I don't know. Which personality came up with the lie? I don't know.
Not just terrifying. Let's make sure we're understanding.
That he was going to kill me. Yes, we believe he's going to kill us. Yes.
Okay. And
Shotguns, AK-47s, grenade launchers, whatever else. Yes. Yep. We believe it.
All right, got it. So
and not only that,
this is,
but
you're interrupting.
fans-
It's happening again. I don't know why.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So all of your petition in September did not include this other video that you mentioned for Messenger, right?
No.
Okay.
Just
Have
my
you mentioned, ma'am,
It's your
are you
content.
there?
Yes, I'm getting ice, please.
No.
If you're going to
Yeah.
walk away from the camera,
look like
you
I'm
need to tell
here.
us. You need permission too. Please stay.
Oh, I
on the
didn't-
camera,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry, I
You
didn't
don't know
know
if
that.
I don't know if you're talking to somebody right now, so I'm going to ask you not to get up unless you want to take a break. Please don't do that.
I got ice.
Okay.
Oh.
You can get ice.
That
It's not
could
a
have
problem.
been something
We don't want
else.
you to walk away while the question's being asked. You need to take a break. Let us know. So did you hear the question I asked you?
Like the amount of like body movement is very disconcerting. It reminds me of like all of the really weird meth addicts that I used to know whenever I was in the playing music all the time. You run into these people at shows where they're twitchy. Like they've got this twitchy thing going on. They can't sit still. They don't pay any attention. They're constantly like grabbing things and touching things and wanting to grab your base, and they're just like they've got this thing that they want to do, and it freaks me out because I don't like being in crowds for that reason, because I just like to keep that space. I like to be chill and just sort of like flow really easy, like a bubbling brook, just coasting along, and you just get that gentle, soothing sound. And her twitchiness would drive me nuts. I mean, I would have to carry brass knuckles if I lived with her. It just like constantly just like that, It is that amount of twitchiness that will just it's I have no words for it. I have no words for it. The turtle snatcher is making me not a nice person. It's because she's a tweaker. Yes. Don't know. It just reminds me of that. That's all I'm saying. It reminds me of that.
No, sir.
Hey, that's a problem. So stay here while I'm asking a question. Please don't get up in the middle of a question.
You know what I mean? It's this constant, she's brushing something, she's moving her hands, she's resorting papers, and the straw from the cup just bet she thinks that's hot or something. I don't know. She self-medicates. That's a possibility.
So you got these videos in your September petition. They all were alerted. You were alerted to them by your friend who you say you won't give us her last name, right?
I don't know it.
You don't know it.
No, I don't.
All right. And you've taken the fifth as to any other questions regarding your friend and how she got you this video, right?
Some of these videos I got myself. Some of the video clips I got myself.
That's new testimony. Oh, that's interesting. When you say you got them yourself, you mean you went and got them yourself?
After they told me that I've already told you that I've had to watch them certain clips, and I've had to get the clips myself. I've already testified to that.
Okay, we know you had to get the clips yourself. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to ask you again. I'm asking you when you didn't know about any videos to watch until someone told you about them, right?
Yeah. I would say a couple of decades of self-medication.
Right.
Okay. So you don't have to say you went and got them. We know you eventually went and got and watched the videos. That's not what I'm focusing on. What I'm trying to say is you've identified one person, Lizzie, who you've taken the
There she
fifth
goes
on asking
again.
any questions further about her communications to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, takes care of that. Now, this additional video that wasn't in your petition in September that you referenced from this person on Messenger, did you mention that video in any petitions to the court?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Now we're making
No,
some progress.
stop.
Okay.
Stop with the straw. I can't tell if she's spitting in there or
Then you
she's
said
drinking
here-
from it.
Then you said here, I can't explain what I felt listening to.
See what I mean? Just like it is this constant just movement. Like I'm not paying any attention to you. Oh no, I hear everything that you're saying, but it's just like her mind is like on 20 different things. And that's why whenever you do a deposition, you don't have a cell phone with you. You don't have anything except for whatever notes that you might need to have for a deposition. You show up and you answer the questions. This is one of the biggest just shit shows, and it shows you why. Whenever they did all the lockdowns and people started doing all of the everything on Zoom, they just feel this need to get up and move and talk. And I mean, thankfully she's wearing pants because I mean we've seen how that ended up. It's just, oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean it's insane. Just the amount of just like sheer cannot calm down. And if you say, well, it's just because she's nervous for this, all you have to do is watch where they go and pick up Lloyd's trailer or where they pick up the other trailer that was on her property. And she's the same way, just constantly like got this, like just cannot sit still for a second. I'm surprised that her heart hasn't just like stopped working because of this crap. I mean, you know, she says she has anxiety over the roof. Well, I understand. You've given me anxiety over the roof. You local cabeza piece.
Him on these videos. I thought his regular videos were bad, but they don't compare. Can you explain what that means?
It means that the video.
Wait a minute. Do you mean regular videos, including the storage videos, were bad?
The videos that he's been making from the last year and a half of me and of John have been bad. But the one that I watched and the ones that I've heard of from his pay videos, it was so bad. I couldn't even watch the rest of it. It was.
See, these are things that I haven't seen. Now, granted, I probably haven't seen every single video that the Hales have put out because, like he said, there's stuff that they have, I guess it's behind a paywall. I haven't seen any of those videos. I'm sure that they're quite interesting. But I'm just like, I just, everything that I've seen, all of what the Hales videos I've seen, because I went back from all of their Otter Creek. You can go back and see all of the videos that I did, just following this path of Otter of the Hales through going through Otter Creek and them moving in there and the stuff that they were going through, from water issues to, you know, town hall meetings and Russ and I mean, just watching not every single one of them, because there's a lot of them, and I there's other things I do cover besides with the Hales, but going back and looking at all of these videos, I don't see her come into them, but maybe a couple of times where she's sitting like in a board meeting or she's doing some other stuff. So, I mean, I guess there might be stuff behind a paywall, but the other stuff that I've seen is just a very small amount. I mean, that's not what all of it was about. She's talking about the live streams. I've seen some of the live streams. Those are like 2-hour videos. And they talk very little of her. From what I saw on those, it's just like she's mentioned as being like, you know, well, we got the neighbor from hell. Why not? I mean, if it's something that's affecting your life, you would show it. But I found those streams to be very long, and they barely said anything about her. Like, I mean, it talked a lot about what was going on Otter Creek, but I just didn't see enough information in there to garner even worrying about it. I mean, here's the thing, and I say this with all due respect, is if you don't like what somebody's doing, what they're covering, you just reach over and turn off that channel, switch the station. You don't look at it. You don't care. Like, if Yamaha came to me and said, "What did you say? What so and so was saying about you at such and such time on this channel?" I'm like, was it good or bad? I was like, well, it was good. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll check it out. And sometimes I'll see it, and if it's bad, I go, okay, maybe I go and check it out. Maybe I don't. If there's something that needs to be corrected on it, I might do it. But other than that, I've got too many other things going on in my life to be worried about them. It was like somebody said something about the toothless in a pod or something like that. I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I went and checked it out. I was like, oh, it sounds like some transvestites, and I just don't care. I really don't. Like, what do they have? Well, they hate the Hales. Okay. So if they hate the Hales, why would I sit there and watch them? Oh, because they're showing the other side of the story. I was like, okay, what other side of the story are they showing? Are they showing the other side of this deposition? I mean, I would like to see Jeremy's depositions. That would be pretty damn awesome. I mean, that would be something I would want to see. If Jeremy was deposed on one of these, I'd love to see him. I think that'd be awesome to see. To get his side of the story. Right now, I've been seeing her side of the story. Okay. Tiny bubbles in toothless. I don't know. 302 likes. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit that like button. Reach down there, smack it, make it hurt. Make it hurt or don't make it hurt. But of course, you will get a lot of people that will come in here because they hate the Hales so much that they come over here to hate watch. It's okay. I'm not going to say anything that you don't know already. The toothless only give and show what they are given. Well, exactly. Well, and I do the same. Here's the thing. I show the same thing that I'm given. Of course, if somebody wants to send me this lawsuit that they're going to be filing, which I've seen that, and I'm just like, okay, so this is a lawsuit that you're going to be filing. Whenever it's filed, maybe I'll read it, maybe I won't. Maybe I don't care. I'm still not going to have bubbles on my stream. It ain't going to happen. Why? Because I think that it would be really poor form for him to show up on my stream, going and attacking somebody and representing his client while doing so. I think it's inappropriate, and it probably, and I don't know because I'm not an attorney, it probably breaks some code of ethics that they've probably agreed to. Just saying. If you've got an attorney showing up and wanting to be on streams, representing their client on streams, to me that just sounds like there might be some ethics that might be broken there. Makes me wonder, did she search him out or did he search her out? That would be a curious question.
So bad.
Oh, so you didn't watch even the
I didn't watch all of it. No, she only gave me a clip of it. It was horrible. I can't watch the videos because it gives me extreme anxiety. It's sick.
And yet she still does, as I relax at Hale's headquarters in one of the most
I'm sorry. That is funny. I'm sorry. That is funny. Bubbles said he contacted her. I don't know these things. You guys know more about this than you do, than I do. Megan, yeah, I'm sure she would. I mean, why wouldn't she? I mean, he's come in here before, and he'll say a couple of words, but other than that, I don't know who this person is. I really don't. I don't think about him. Just like, okay. amazing that you went seeking me out, somebody that's covering what information I find freely and easily on the interweb. Like, I mean, I guess I could go into some deep dive and, you know, go into a total what the hell's hate mode, or I could go into you know, the mode you see these other folks going into is like, well, let's see what we can dig up on them. No, I'm just going after the publicly available. It's pretty easy to do. Think about it. How the heck could she find him? I don't know. I'm a little crazy.
Peaceful, restful retreats, respites I've ever known in my life.
Has anyone ever told you that they want to kill you to please Jeremy Hales?
I have a conversation that is already been made, given to the Levy County Police Department, that a lady made to the reporter that I had at first reporting for me, had to do a story on this. A lady called her and threatened my life. She said she was going to not only kill her, Shara, but she was going to kill me. And I have another lady, which it's in the stack of papers provided to the court, that the lady said she was going to come here, she was going to beat me up, she was going to hurt me, she was going to get me out of Otter Creek. Jeremy himself has said he was going to dig a hole and put me.
Okay. So if somebody is threatening her and saying that they're going to go after her and attacking her, then that is the person you need to be going after. Like, you don't say these things. You go after the person that's doing the attacking. Like, okay. When Bubbles reached out to me, when Bubbles reached out to me, what did I do? Did I go after LIEnette? Did I say anything about her? Did I say anything about John Crook? Did I go after him? Nope. Not a bit. I confronted Bubbles, no different than he confronted me, telling me that I was, I don't know, some sort of shill for Jeremy. No, I responded to Bubbles directly. So sad. But yet, and I don't have any, I honestly don't have any problem with Bubbles because I don't know who he is. He means very little to me. I mean, it was interesting that you know, he reaches out and wants to, you know, smear me around. Okay. Like, should I feel threatened by Bubbles? Of course. If you're coming after me and my livelihood, yeah, I feel threatened and, you know, abused. What was me? Big puppy dog tears. D's T, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. That is so wonderful of you. Let me get to that quick. Just a second. I got to get caught up here. D's T gifted 10 memberships. Those went to Angie, Liz Barnes, T Underwood, Juliet, Nancy, Angela, Parent Perez. I love it. Sandra Sabin and Mad Mom and Kathy Stewart. Kathy Stewart, yes, I say Kathy Stewart. She came in here. She said, hello, good to see you, Kathy. Welcome. Thank you, T's T, for that. That was wonderful of you. Not you. Not you. You didn't get one. Aww. Well, if you guys are, you know, come back around next month, whenever it loads back up, I can give out gift memberships also. Deuce is dangerous. I don't know. See, I don't know anything about him. She always says it's someone else threatening her, yet somehow she blames Jeremy for Well, and I can understand. Now I'll give her this, because this is what happens whenever you fall down too many times off the short bus. It happens that if she can prove, which is probably why she dropped her case, if you can prove that Jeremy has told people to go and do something to her, if you can prove that he's said something of that sort, then you have a case that Jeremy incited. Only thing is he's never incited. He's never incited. He's actually done the opposite of that. Hey, Taze, good to see you, Megan Fox Raid. My common sense is not in her vocabulary. Well, I don't think any common sense is in her vocabulary, but that's just my opinion. And my opinion is like a booty hole. I have lots of them, and they all stink. Or something like that.
Be in it. He also said that the whole town of Otter Creek was going to lynch me and hang me by my neck.
Again.
You got to show proof of that. If you make a claim like that, you have to show proof. If you make a claim like this, you have to show proof.
Again, not based in reality. Nothing about a hole. Now, I have made mention that the residents of Otter Creek are so done, so upset, so frustrated with everything that these two have done that they feel.
And Angel with the 10 gifted memberships. Oh my gosh, they just keep rolling in. I hope I don't miss these. But Lord Almighty, good Almighty. We got people just gifting out memberships left and right. Angel was gifted a membership by Angel. I love it. Angel Australia. Tiki was gifted a membership. Triff Jackson, Robert Wazenk. Oh man, I'm not even going to try. Why you got to have a name like that? Donna Thompson, Maureen Pryor. Awesome. Love it. D for 2 was gifted a membership. T Underwood was gifted a membership. Crafts with Nightingale. I love it. That's a beautiful name. Jodell, American Dreamer. Goodness, man. Welcome. It is so kind of you. Thank you very much, Angel, for the 10 gifted memberships. And was there somebody else? Oh yeah. There we go. We got it all. We got them all. Man, thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. Oh my God, you just realized. Thanks for the membership. Yeah, see, all the green. You guys are in the money. You're all green and shiny.
Like they want to do that, lynch her, making reference to the neighboring town, Rosewood, where all that happened. I never said anybody was going to. I said they felt like it. And the next comments that came out of my mouth during that live stream is we've told everybody, just take a breath, stand back, let us handle it legally, which is exactly what we're doing. No violence, ever. We are handling everything the appropriate way with the law.
And that is true. That is exactly what he's been saying the whole time. Because I remember when we first started covering this, the first bit that we started covering this, Jeremy said this to every single person. I think I was on that stream with him. I forget because I've done so many damn streams in the past, like 2 years, that it's hard to remember everyone that I've met and talked with. But I do remember that Jeremy said very specifically during one of the streams, and like I said, I'm not sure if I was there. He pulled it up. He was just like, do not reach out to her. I mean, there is an injunction right now because it all blows back on me. Don't reach out to her. Don't contact her. Don't say anything. Don't go on the attack. Don't make any threats. Don't file anything legally against her. Don't go calling CPS. Don't do anything. Let us handle this because we've got problems. Yeah, it's an unfortunate pause. It's fine. Fine. The thing is he's mentioned this multiple times. Don't reach out to these people. Do not contact them. We already have attorneys that are handling this. We are just showing you what's going on because this is costing us at the wazoo. We're showing every part of our life that can be shown on YouTube, and we just appreciate it if you wouldn't reach out to them. because then it puts us in a bit of a bind. Not hard to stay out of shit.
I would think LIEnette would be happy about that. She calls them more than anyone else in Levy County.
The ones that that's not responsive when you say what he said. The question is,
Oh my God.
again, this is really
The videos.
mind-boggling. Is the interruptions are mind-boggling and they're causing delay. So
Okay.
every time you do it, it's just delay. So again, the question wasn't about Jeremy. The question was about
Video.
someone else. Okay. So the question was, did anyone tell you that they are going to kill you to please Jeremy Hales? You answered it by saying you got threats that they were going to kill you or something like that. Did that message also say, I'm doing it to please Jeremy Hales? It's a yes or no.
I don't know.
Well, you have it, don't you? You gave it to
I don't
you
have-
gave it to the sheriff.
No,
You
I
gave-
didn't.
You gave it to the sheriff. You just said that, didn't you?
No, I didn't say I gave it to the sheriff. I said it has
Oh.
been given to the sheriff.
By whom?
I didn't give it to the sheriff.
By whom? See, that's this is the thing. This is you have to corroborate. You have to corroborate this thing with actual proof. You make a statement, you back it up. Again, back up what you're saying. It's called showing the receipts. It wasn't too long ago that somebody said, well, I don't believe that Bubbles ever reached out to you initially, that you stirred this up. I was like, oh, really? Really? Well, I'll tell you what, here's the email. And you just go back to one of my streams, you'll see that I show the actual email, has all the people that were involved in that email. And I responded to every single person that was linked up in that email. Why? Because I don't like people coming out and trying to attack me. I was very straightforward with it, but I mean, I also was very, very silent because I was very quiet about it because I didn't want to blast out. And even whenever, because initially I sent it to Megan, I was like, who in the hell is this guy? And what in the hell is his deal? And she informed me who in the hell he was. And I was just like, okay, so she was like, can I read this on stream? I was like, absolutely. I was like, here, I'll just take a screenshot of it. And I said, make sure you pull, this person's email out of there, because I don't want to get them involved in it. They said they didn't want to, they're like not wanting to get messed up in whatever. He doesn't have time for litigation bullshit. And he just doesn't want to be involved in it. I was like, giving him the respect, or her, could be a her, you never know, of saying, can you pull, no, because we all know who it was, and said, hey, I'll be happy to do that. I'll be happy to pull it out. And she basically even cut it a little bit shorter and pulled it up and even shared that with Tug because they read it on their stream. And I was very much, not wanting to get involved in until he sent that second email, and I was like, oh no, you messed up, Bubbles. Whenever you included Tug and you included all these other people in there, thinking that you're pulling some sly crap. Well, guess what? Everybody got a copy of that email. And of course, Larry read it live, which just made my whole heart sing. Just saying. It's kind of damn special to me. It was pretty damn special. Oh my gosh, let me get this right here. We got 5 more memberships from Angel. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. And another 10 memberships from Angel. Was gifted membership by Angel. Oh, I already read those. On it. I need to fast forward this so I can get caught up here. But there was 5 more gift memberships. That was for Lilu, Dawn Emery, and Terry Von Horn. But I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right, but Veda, maybe? Like Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Yeah, Darth Vader. That's what it was. Andrea Myers was given one. Thank you so much for the memberships. That is well appreciated. Thank you so much. You're an absolute sweetheart, Angel. I thank you. Vicky Aldo. Robert, do you have your accept? Yeah, you have to turn the button on. Well, and also if it is a branded account, you can't accept them. So here's the thing: if you have multiple accounts, I figured this out because I do have 2 separate accounts. I have like a gaming channel that I do like games on randomly. And sometimes I'll do games here, but usually if I'm playing a game, I'm going to be doing it on my gaming channel, and that one is a branded account, so it can't get memberships at all. I can't receive memberships, which is really weird. LIEnette 911 claims are as valid as her false claims that Jeremy was racing up and down a road, revving his truck, motor, and his truck were in Ohio. Yeah, see, Camp Bubbles find himself in legal trouble for submitting motions on her behalf before he is granted permission to enter the case. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know. He might be. I don't know. Yeah, Zach, what's up, brother? Zach the man, the myth, the legend. Be careful. Zach is a dangerous fisherman. He has caught fish that some of us have probably enjoyed as a meal. Yeah, I understood. That's why I said motor. I called it out. Yeah, you got the Wizinator, Katie Broom. Oh, I love it. Love it. Beautiful. Got the Wizinator. All right, let's continue on. We'll get through it.
Sarah Michelle Wolf.
As if Shart is trustworthy. I mean, for well over a year, she's been saying she's covering the story in Otter Creek. She's coming to Otter Creek. She's putting a camper on Turd Purgatory. Oh, did any of that happen? No, none of it happened. I'm making good on her word. She is coming to Otter Creek. She will be deposed in Florida. She cannot nor will not get out of any of this. She will be in federal court. And I have no doubt she's already been deleting evidence.
Did you see a copy of it?
Nope.
Then so you're saying what it says from memory again?
No, it's going to be given to me. I'm saying what she said. Yes.
But you don't have it.
No. Deputy.
Yeah, I can do that.
Which one of them has it? One of them has it. Beecham, I think, has it, or Lieutenant Anderson. One of them does.
Okay, Lieutenant Anderson has a message that was sent to you that says that someone's going to.
It wasn't.
Ma'am, again, this is.
You're because you're saying that I was sent to me. I never said it was sent to me, sir.
You answer your question that hasn't been finished. You can't answer a question that hasn't been finished. It shows you don't understand the question. You can't understand the question until you hear it in full. You're saying that this deputy has a message that someone sent to you that says they're going to kill you to please Jeremy Hales.
I never said they sent it to me.
At this point,
I'm confused.
Court reporter, please repeat the question for the witness.
Okay, please hold.
Like, oh my God. Have I seen his cuteness? You want to see some cuteness? I got cuteness. Give me a second. I'll show you.
The full question or the last thing that was said?
The question was about what she's saying that some deputy has a message.
All right, so you want to see some cuteness? Here, I'll show you some cuteness right here. Just watch. Just watch. You're gonna see some cuteness. That's some cuteness right there. That is some cuteness. Now you have to agree that is cute. You want to see more cuteness? Yeah, that cuteness. That's cuteness right there. Yeah, those are 2 of my puppies right there. Yeah, those them there's my dog. Them there's my dog.
Okay, one moment.
Yeah, puppy. Yeah, he's old now. He's all gray and he's got we won't go into that. I don't want people feeling sorry or anything like that. Yeah, them be adorable puppies. We love the adorable puppies. Yeah, we had a cat. My wife had a cat whenever we met. I could see that she could have become a crazy cat lady. Yeah, the side eye. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that particular picture that it was taken with him, we just got him. I think he was probably about 6-7 weeks old at the time. And all that color remained up until about the past like 5 years. It's just been getting grayer and grayer, and now it's all white. And he still gives me that side eye. What are you looking at, homie? I want to take you out, you son of a buck. You're going down. The other one, he's a Chiweenie. He is a long-haired Chihuahua and not a long-haired Chihuahua, but a
The
long-haired.
question was, did
Dachshund
anyone tell
and
you
a
that they are going to
Chihuahua
kill you
mix.
to please Jeremy Hales?
Answer, ma'am. Ma'am, answer the question.
You're asking me or her?
I'm asking you, answer the question. She just read it back to you.
Nobody gave me directly a message saying that they were going to kill me for him. No.
That's not the question. Ma'am, please read it again. And I'm asking you, Ms. Preston, please listen. That's not the question. And I'm going to make it the last question today because it's the end of the day. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Can you be available tomorrow at 10 a.m.?
11.
11? Okay, we'll start at the beginning. That's fine. Ma'am, please read the question. There's a question pending, and then we'll take an intermission break until tomorrow.
Okay. Read that. Did anyone tell you that they are going to kill you to please Jeremy Hales?
I said nobody told me they were going to kill me for Jeremy Hales.
So you've never received a message from anyone that says they're going to kill you to please Jeremy Hales, right? Ma'am?
Huh?
It isn't the question you asked. I just answered.
That's the question he just asked. She read back the question, and then he asked a new question. I just don't understand how people go through life being so stupid. Yes, it is difficult.
Nobody,
The question I just asked. I'm trying to
nobody told me they were going to kill me for Jeremy Hales. Personally, no.
Thanks. So we're going to continue this deposition. We'll take an intermission here. Tomorrow, the letter reporter, if you want to get started on it, are you going to be here? Well, let's say just for a second.
Got a
Are you
stiffy.
going to be the
How'd you
reporter
get a
tomorrow,
stiffy, Liz?
Jacqueline?
So far, I haven't been scheduled.
I'm sorry?
I haven't been
She's a
scheduled for
great
this
company.
deposition tomorrow, but I can leave a note for whoever is.
Well, if you're not, I'm going to ask you to order the transcript.
Sure.
And a clickable, do you guys do clickable transcripts, like click through to the video?
Video order, yes.
I'm ordering
Nice.
video too, and I'm putting a rush on it within 48 hours, please.
If you could just give me the date that you need, that way they can be sure to get it by that certain date.
I would need it by the close of business on the 18th or by noon on the 19th.
That's how she entrapped 7
Would that
men.
work?
Do you ever see her go to work on a straw?
Yes. I just have to put it in the email so that they know. And then the only other thing I need
And there
to
might
know
be a
is if the
golf
witness
ball
will
on
be
the end
reading
of
or
that
writing.
thing. You never know.
Well, ma'am, okay. One more thing before I do this guy. You, Ms. Preston, can you hear me? I can't hear you. That's the problem.
I said yes.
Been
Well, I
yelling the
thought you
whole
did
time.
reading lips, but I'm not a good lip reader, so we need to be able to hear you. We're about to order a transcript of this proceeding. You are entitled to read it, as we talked about in court. You have a right to read your transcript. You also have a right to waive the right to read the transcript. What would you like to do?
That's funny. Wait,
Guess I'd like to
is
read
a
it.
thing being used?
Okay, so, ma'am, how do you want to do that? How do you want to get her a copy of her transcript to read?
Ping pong ball.
If she could just give me her email address, I can have them send it to her directly.
Oh.
Ma'am, please give her the email address you would like to receive your transcript so you can read it.
LIEnette Preston.
RV just spelled
You
out.
have until the 23rd to review that transcript. And after that, if you don't have any changes, you won't be able to make any changes per to the judge. So one last thing, just to wrap it up so we all understand. Did you understand all the questions that you answered today?
No, not really.
Well, you remember I asked you.
And I
asked
have a
you-
question as well.
You don't, again, for many, many times, you don't get to ask questions. I do. So that'll be a good thing. That'll be a good thing for you to do if you didn't understand your questions and you're talking over me again, which is not surprising. I asked you not to talk over me. We're done with this deposition. You can do what you need to do.
Our
Did you take-
deposition's
Ma'am,
private.
again, you're interrupting me again. Please don't. We're done with this deposition today. We're taking an intermission. We're going to proceed and resume tomorrow at 11 a.m. But we're making a record here to order this transcript. Did you answer every question today truthfully? Yes or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Thank you. We will see you. We'll go off the record now, ma'am. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Ms. Preston.
The time is 5:07 p.m. We're off the record.
Patty
it's like
did get to
pulling
7,000 to
tooth.
LIEnette very foolishly,
Like
and
pulling
LIEnette
a
hired
tooth.
Silverman, and she regrets
care,
that
Ian.
decision.
You have a
now.
wonderful-
Although I have a feeling that's not the lawyer she's going to regret hooking up with the most. Following day, we show up for the depositions again, and Silverman shuts it all down. And then we go for John Crook's deposition, and Silverman shuts it all down illegally. Why do you think Silverman wanted out? Why do you think LIEnette wanted out? Why is there a voluntary dismissal of everything? Oh, and these are the small issues. Once we get to the federal court, these issues get huge.
Yes.
And we're right around the corner from it.
Yes, they are. They are right around the corner from all of the federal depositions. Those things are going to get crazy. Like absolutely crazy. Bugs Bunny's sister, Lynette. Can't fix stupid even with duct tape. Well, I don't know. You can do a lot of stuff with duct tape. I don't know if you can fix stupid or not. I mean, possibly. Just depends on how stupid it is. I mean, just depends. Really does just depend. Oh, let's see. We've got what is this one? Oh my God. The next one. Whoo. The next one is going to be a crazy one. Oh, I don't know if I have the bandwidth for the next one. There's no way I'd be able to go through it. We need more sauce. We need more sauce. Are you saying sauce or sass? Because I got both of them. Like, what kind of sauce do you want? You want some special sauce, fries, onions, rings, something? Not enough duct tape for that amount of. Well, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. You wouldn't believe the duct tape ball that we had at this place I worked, because I worked in a backline company, and each time we'd put out a label with duct tape on it so we could write down what show it was going to, and then whenever we were done at the end, we'd peel off the tape, and then we just roll it up in a ball, and after a while that ball started to grow. And after 6 months, that ball was this big and probably weighed about 30 pounds. Man, that thing would cause some damage if it ever hit somebody. You have to eat hummus before viewing that woman's depot. Well, the good thing is the next part is not the depot. The next part that I'm going to be watching is part of the picking up of Lloyd's trailer. I do believe that's what it is. So it takes about an hour going into it, and they go through getting it. But man, oh man, it's crazy stuff. I'm looking at it. Let me see where it goes to, and then it goes to there. Oh, I can't do this 2 hours of the trailer. No smell-o-vision. Yeah, I don't know if I can do 2 hours of a video with that damn sound of the camera, because it constantly refreshes. Duct tape doesn't stick to slimy things. I disagree. No, duct tape does stick to slimy things. If you never seen you call it fashion shows where the girls are wearing all the duct tape on their body, like it's strapped on their body, you're telling me that doesn't stick to slimy things? Just saying. Oh, would I call these women slimy? No, not me. I would never call them slimy. Just saying, I know things. Man, we're getting so close. We're getting so close. Oh man, let me see. How close are we to the next one? Well, let's see. Here we go. I found it.
Hey kids, heard about the new bubbly way to take a bath with Mr. Bubble?
He's got a bubbly face and a bubbly nose.
Mr. Bubble.
He'll bubble you clean and soften your skin. Mr. Bubble. He'll bubble your nose and bubble your chin. It's so much fun when you hop in with
Mr. Bubble.
Take a bath with Mr. Bubble, the new fun way to get clean. Just pour Mr. Bubble in, splash on the water, and you never saw so many big, long-lasting bubbles. You don't have to rub or scrub. Mr. Bubble bubbles you clean and softens your skin with lanolin, but never leaves a bathtub ring.
Take a bubbly bath in a bubbly tub. You'll never want to stop.
My name is Mr. Bubble, and you can watch me pop.
Oh, just is a bird. Miss commercials. Yes, yes. But both is the opposite to that. Oh, that just. Oh, what a life to come into, Major Knight. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what we want. He's gonna pop. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do that. That one is a permanent fixture over here. Mr. Bubbles. Oh, that just makes me so happy. You poured Mr. Bubbles in your pool. Oh boy. Oh my God. Could you imagine that running through the pool system? Oh. What a cute advertisement though. Yeah. You gotta understand. Half of what I do is humor. The other half is, I don't know, silliness. He's gonna pop when he loses. Well, he did lose today. He lost his motion. Oh, big puppy dog tears. Big puppy dog tears, huh? I mean, that really is what it boils down to is big puppy dog tears. I don't feel bad because that's how things go. Whenever you do stupid things, it happens. I mean, I do stupid things all the time. I love those old commercials. Now, well, and here's the thing, Stacy, it doesn't mean that he's going to lose every case. It just means that he lost that motion. I hope that the information comes out, and that the whichever way this goes, because I don't have a crystal ball. If I did, then I would have been playing the lottery, and I'd probably never do YouTube. It is, if I had a crystal ball, then I would see all these things. But because I don't have a crystal ball, there's always a possibility that he could find somebody that's sympathetic to him and his cause. The way that I've seen this, it seems to me that Bubbles really needs the attention. He needs love and attention. Maybe the love of a good woman. I mean, who doesn't like judge him for all of the bad takes he has on stuff? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Bubbles' issue is. I think he's trying to do the best for his client, but she is in a tough situation. I don't know what his end game is. I mean, gerbils. I mean, poolside love. I don't know. You never know. We live in strange times. Exactly. He needs attention. He wants money and fame. I guess. I I mean, money's always good. I don't know about fame. I've done the fame thing on a low level, and it's not all what it's cut out to be. I mean, it might help his law firm if he is in a law firm or part of a law firm or something like that. I mean, I would assume that he doesn't have a whole lot of clients. I would just assume that, because, you know, if he spends that much time doing like live streams, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, just I got like I said, I don't know the guy. I don't know anything about him. I don't care to know anything about him. He can do his thing however how he wants to. It's his way of getting notoriety since the mac and see, everybody says this mac and cheese, but see, you know, it's one of those things where I just don't know. I don't know who this person is. I'm just, all I'm doing is responding whenever he says something. I'm responding to whatever weirdness that he's got going on, you know, and like, well, have fun. I hope that life treats you well. Yes, I don't know, but you know, don't come attacking me. He eats everything. Wonder if he would eat LIEnette's turtles. His reviews go from 2013 and jumps to 2024 years of clients. No clients. Well, that I don't know. See, you guys know more about this crap than I do. You really do. You guys definitely know more about it than I do. I just pulled up the next one, and it looks like Jeremy's going. I love it. Looks like he's sticking out his tongue at you. He's like, awesome. Here we go.
Things are so bad for the child at Turd Purgatory that John Crook's own sister, or a female claiming to be his sister, contacted the authorities.
Well,
WTH.
And I will see this right here, because as you put this, I just saw it. For time they say mac and cheese, you want to eat him? What? That reminds me of Gypsy. Jeez, you guys just zip through the chat. He eats everything. You don't want to know. Megan blocked him because he's been harassing her. Yeah, I know that she did that. Oh yeah, he wants to make money and a name for himself. Well, and I will say this. This is not a good way to do it. As an attorney, this is not a good way to do this. By, you know, I mean, I understand that you see a high profile case that you want to get on there and you want to cover it. You're like, damn, I could make some decent money off of this. All I have to do is just represent this person and win this case. It's going to give you so much notoriety, so much fame that, you know, people are going to be clamoring at your door, especially if you beat the Hales. Like that right there would be like a win for you on so many levels. It would be an absolute win. It would give you all your dreams would come true, and you would become like, you know, bigger than the attorney that went after Bernie Madoff. What was his name again? Oh, wait, that's right. Nobody remembers him. Weird how that works, isn't it? Do you remember the prosecuting attorney that was going after O.J. Simpson? I mean, the name's out there, I'm sure. But do you remember that prosecuting attorney's name? Just how many people in the chat could just name the prosecutor that went after O.J. Simpson? Yeah, it takes a little bit. There's a few people that know Marcy Clark, exactly. But it takes a little. But I guarantee you ask someone, do you know who O.J. Simpson is? Yeah, you know who O.J. Simpson is. These are people that will try to make a name for themselves. Johnny Cochran, everybody knows who Johnny Cochran was, is because he definitely had had more than just that going on. It wasn't just Johnny Cochran, representing O.J. Simpson. Johnny Cochran had been doing a lot of other stuff before then. That just gave him the boost over where he was before, and then he continued on with that. He had other clients. So that's the problem. F. Lee Bailey was pretty damn awesome. Piero was on the defense side, if I'm not mistaken. Jimmy K. Daddy. This is what a lot of people fail to they don't remember the people that didn't quite get the job done. They remember the people that get the job done. And if you think that this person is going to give one craps about LIEnette after all this is said and done, I feel bad, because that's not how it works. Because this is just a client. You don't see him going there to help her clean up. I mean, think about how many hours that he spent going on other channels. If he put that much effort into just going, calming down his client, cleaning up her area, making it a nice place to be, imagine the good that he could do by doing that. By showing up at her doorstep. I mean, hell, he could even probably pull a trailer up. They've already got the connection. He could hook up a trailer and he could spend his days. I mean, he could spend 4 hours a day, hell, even 2 hours a day, just helping her clean up her yard. Help take care of turtles. He'd learn how to run a turtle rescue, tortoise rescue. I mean, just think about it. He could go in and help, like lay sheetrock or whatever inside the tin shack. I mean, he could help dig like a septic tank. I mean, the amount of good that he could do. But yet he decides to go after like lowly YouTubers like me. It's really odd how that works. It's really odd how that works, that, the amount of good that he could do in a short period of time. I mean, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. Hell, how about half the amount of time that you spend begging to be on other people's channels? I mean, just take your happy ass there and move in. And you believe your client so much. You stand by your client so much that should be no problem whatsoever. That should be no problem for you whatsoever to go in there, help her clean up, show her how proper hygiene. I mean, you could probably pick up your speech patterns a little bit better too, and maybe talk clearly. And I guess, I mean, I don't know, because I've never heard him talk. You could do so much. I mean, the amount of good you could do just by going and helping her out, I guarantee you it would be so helpful. Or how about the Toothless channel? I mean, what do they do? Like 10, 20 hour streams a day or some crap? I don't know. I'm just guessing. The amount that they could do with their connections and their pull, my God. I mean, they could get all the support of all these people and go show up and I mean, how many people are going over there and watching them? Oh my God! He told me that they quadrupled or tripled their followers. I mean, all of those followers, if you could rally them up, man, all you'd have to do is get all these people to go. They could show up. They could clean up the whole front. They could clean up the back. They could build up new cages. They could dig a whole septic tank so you're not having to worry about the stench from a bucket. I mean, just the amount of stuff that you could do good would be so amazing, so surprising. But that's not what they're doing. It's just they go in there and they hate people because they're exposing the silliness. But they say, "Oh no, we're showing the other side of the story." I can hear it already. I haven't listened to them. I'm just telling you, this is the kind of shit that people say. We're going to show you the other side of the story. We're going to show you what nobody else wants to show you. I've seen it before. It's YouTube garbage. We've got the tale that nobody else has. We have the inside scoop. Oh, and guess what? Guarantee you, we've got this secret thing that we're not going to tell anybody. Just wait till we show them. Well, and you have to remember that whenever people are doing that, they really don't have anything. They think it's something. But there's never any surprises whenever you show up into court. See, that's the thing that people forget. There's never any surprises whenever you go in front of a judge. There's no surprises. It's not like you can just all of a sudden go, ta-da, here we are. Here's a magic trick. We have a witness that you've never seen or heard of before. That's not how it works. Because you can't just bring a witness that you've never seen or heard before. You actually have to be able to depose them. Like I said, I've seen people like this before. I dealt with people like the toothless in a pod. I've dealt with people like that. They are as soon as I heard them, I was like, oh, I know these kind of people. These are the kind of people that I ran into whenever I first started doing YouTube. These are the kind of people that they do nothing. They do absolutely nothing. They've made their bed wherever it might be, and they're just happy in life. They're so satisfied. They've got nothing better to do than to get on the YouTubes and like tell you the whole story. Oh, I've got the scoop for you. I've got the scoop for you. Wait till you see what I've got. My gosh. Right. We're going to expose everything. And then everybody tunes in because they're going, oh my God, what do they have? You get in there, it's just like, wait, this is the same shit they said last time. And then they go, oh, but just wait till tomorrow. We've got even better one. Oh my God, we've got something nobody else has seen. Just wait until you hear the next story is going to be so much better. And then you join in, and oh my gosh, wait, what information do they have? Then you show up and they go, oh, well, that was sort of a nothing. I've seen it before. I don't have to watch them to know the game. Like with my stuff, you know what I'm going to do every single time. I let everyone know. Wait, what is that? The chick that has the what's a Vera Milo voice? Need some tips on how to make mine sound better. I don't know what that is. When it loses she will go after the bubbles. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely true. She's no doubt. I don't doubt that a bit, but I don't, and I won't feel bad for her at that point either. All of the people that have been interjecting themselves into these situations and going on the hate hails or whatever, I guess is what they're calling them. Those folks are in for a big surprise at the end of all, because whenever she loses, she's going to turn her ire onto you. There's a reason why Bubbles doesn't show up and help clean up. There's a reason why he doesn't do that, because he really doesn't care. If he really did care, he would want to do something. But the problem is she wouldn't let that happen, and he knows she wouldn't let that happen. When she goes after Bubbles, then it gets interesting. Oh, it will, and of course it'll be oh, woe is me. We've seen it. We've seen if you're around YouTube long enough, you see it happen over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, I know of another, and I only recently found out about this, about another content creator that is helping her out in Ohio. And you know what? He doesn't talk about that. He doesn't talk about that case at all. Why does he not talk about it? I think because he believes that his ethics are higher than that. And he doesn't, whether you agree with him or not, he's still doing it. Whether you like him or not doesn't matter. But I think that he's going, yeah, I'm not going to talk about this. I could totally grift off of this. But he's also protecting himself. Because as long as he's not talking about it, then she's got no ammo to record, to copy, to take, go after him whenever they lose. She's got nothing. She needs representation, but it doesn't sound like he's doing a good job. I don't know. They could be doing a wonderful job. Like I said, I follow this for because I found her deposition really damn interesting. I don't have any stake in the game. I mean, I really don't. All of this, Jeremy wins, loses, it affects me not whatsoever. And everybody knows that. Jeremy knows that. I know that. You guys know that. I mean, I'm big kudos if he wins. If he loses, sorry, that really sucks. But you also see that I don't do court filings for Jeremy. I speak for myself. I have my own opinion. I do things that I find interesting. I don't cover all of what the Hales. Entertainment? Exactly. This is all entertainment. It's all fun. And it should be fun. I mean, and I can be completely disgusted by things that I see and hear, but it's up to me whether I opinionate on them. You worked in a legal field for 25 years and have never seen a deposition like this? Then you have not worked you haven't worked around people that are kooky, because I have seen some kooky stuff. I've seen a lady that talked about carnies that were trying to take over a particular town, and come to find out she had Asperger's. She actually filed a response by signing person's name on there, the attorney's name on a filing. Yeah. A corporate, yeah, that's why. Corporate, you're not going to see that kind of stuff. Civil, you see it all the time. Civil litigation, you see it all the damn time. Yeah, this depot is absolutely beyond belief. But let's get on with it. We'll see if we can get through another. Probably not get through.
News has all the public information right here. So we've got on, let's see, July 15th, 2024. What happens is somebody contacts Levy County Sheriff. They state at 1413 on July 15th that Haley, which this is extremely interesting. It literally says Haley. It does not say Harley. You would think John Crook's own sister would know Harley's name, but it says Haley Cook is special needs. It goes on to say complainant is the sister to the father where brother was arrested. Who was arrested in Otter Creek? That would have been John Crook. This person is stating they are the sister to the father. Crook is neither the father, though he was arrested. LIEnette has claimed she has raised all of her children, I believe 27 in total, with her grandchildren included, as a single mom, that no one has ever helped her. And yet we even saw in a video where she called Crook daddy. So now Aunt is calling Crook daddy as well, even though he is not the father. He has no legal rights whatsoever. Ooh. Mother is sending texts. That's
right, you have a good one.
Mother's sending texts that are concerning. And the mother's name is LIEnette.
Yes.
And here's the crazy part. LIEnette Cook. All right. At one point, it was LIEnette Cook. But as this woman changes her husband's, as most people change their clothes, it's no longer. She went back to Preston. Okay, it says the child was adopted. She has a rare eating disorder, has feeding tubes, which it's one, and frankly, she doesn't need it. based on my opinion. We also have safety concern for
sad.
child losing power. Mother is a wacko. This is John Crook's sister saying the mother is a wacko, as we can see right here. All right. Neighbors reported something about the child of the outcome. Brother John Crook is now in jail. So John Crook's sister is contacting Levy County Sheriff because LIEnette is sending her amazingly random concerning text messages, and Crook is in jail. LIEnette Preston is, hold a second. This is just, you know what? Let's just listen to the actual phone call. But before we do, let's look at a few other things as well. August 2nd, LIEnette contacts Levy County Sheriff. As a matter of fact, she has had to change her number because Levy County Sheriff has taken her phone as evidence. And she contacts them because she wants her new phone number to be confidential. Now, just so we're all extremely clear, we already have her phone number because she puts it in public record. The same way we have all of the information. Public record. The same way we have all of her handwriting samples. Public record. The same way we have her videos. She displays them publicly. The same way we have pictures. She displays it publicly. Everything she does is public. As she's asking them to keep her number confidential, she's telling them, hey, there's been third-party contact. Jeremy's offering to pay members of my family. Can you believe this? Literally, she's telling them, family members, possible violation of injunction. And Jeremy Hales had other people contact her family members offering to pay them. This has never, ever, ever happened. I've never offered to pay anybody for anything. And LIEnette will never, ever receive even a penny from me for anything. Why would I attempt to pay her family members, which is ridiculously obscene and untrue? You know what else is untrue? Everything LIEnette has stated about walking on the road to Chiefland. Let's listen to that phone call right now, where she calls because George is videoing her, which George has every opportunity and legal right to video anything she wants as long as she's not breaking the law, which she has not, nor will she.
Levy County Sheriff's Office, Caitlin, on a recorded line. How may I help you?
Hi, this is LIEnette Preston. I need a sheriff immediately on the highway. I'm actually walking from Otter Creek to Chiefland because my Jeep broke down. My damn camper cord broke. I have no power, so I have to get to Chiefland. George Rizk is following me. She's going very slow. She's filming me, and I don't know whether they're going to hurt me or not. She just turned around, shot the loop, and is coming back up behind me, and I'm scared.
Okay.
Ooh.
I've already videoed her. There she goes again with her window open. I need help ASAP.
Okay, is she just driving down the road?
No, she keeps turning around, ma'am, and coming back to film me. She's got her flashers on and everything. I already videoed her. I will video her again while I'm on the phone with you to show you what she's doing. She's not, I don't know whether they're going to shoot me, kill me, hurt me. I have no clue. After everything that's happened, I have no idea what they're going to do.
Okay, can you give me like, okay,
people.
LIEnette, listen to me. Can you give me like a road that you're on or anything like that?
I'm on highway. I'm headed to Chiefland.
When, this is not uncommon. And love this lady. She never disappoints. I will say that people are generally really nice. Generally. There's a lot of like bad people in the world. Trust me, there's lots of bad people in the world, but generally people are nice. They see somebody in need and they usually will help them out up to the point where they feel something's not quite right. And they'll back off. They want to get away from it. They'll say, don't think I want to get involved in that. And for some, they would see her walking down the road, probably would be more than willing to pull over and say, can I give you a ride somewhere? But because they already know the kind of stuff that she does, that she would claim that she's being kidnapped if you did something like this, you don't know how they're going to react. And it's because of people like her. That I guarantee if she would have just moved in next door and never gone after him, never harassed him, never said anything, never filed a lawsuit. Had George been pulling up there, because it appears to me George is this type of person that she would pull up, she would see somebody on the side of the road walking with their child, and she would pull over, she would ask him, hey, would you like a ride? Where do you need to go? I'm headed that direction. And would more than likely, even if she wasn't going all, I don't know how far Chiefland is, if she was going to Chiefland, she would say, sure, let me go ahead and take you, go ahead and get you there. And if you want to wait around, I'll give you a ride back. If not, let me get you an Uber or any number of things. They would be more than happy to do those kinds of things for people. Just because generally I found that people are pretty nice. They would do things like this. I mean, I go back to the time that I ran out of gas and pulled over. Then this is no joke. Pulled over, ran out of gas. This guy pulls up behind me. He goes, is everything okay? I go, yeah, my van ran out of gas. And he was just like, oh, here, let me run you up the road. He goes, I have a gas can. It's empty, but I have a gas can. We can fill it up and I'll bring you back around. It took about half an hour to, round trip. Fill up my tank. I'm like, thanks. Here's your gas can. I appreciate it. He's like, you need any money for gas? I was like, no, I just didn't realize it was that low. Whatever. 3 months later, I'm driving down the same damn road, and that guy was in a different car. I didn't recognize him. He was stranded off on the side of the road. I pulled up, and he goes, he starts laughing, and then I recognize him. He starts laughing. He goes, you wouldn't believe it. I ran out of gas, and I'm in my wife's car, and you mind giving me a ride to the gas station? And I took him to the same gas station that he took me to. I mean, those kinds of things. These are the kinds of things that people do. They're kind to one another. They look out for one another. This day and age, people are more skittish about it. They don't want to do that kind of thing because, well, you don't know what kind of psycho you're rolling up on. And I guarantee if she wasn't so damn crazy, her little trip to Chiefland would have not been a big deal. They would have been happy to pick her up, take her in, make sure that the child isn't stuck out in the street or out in the road on a busy highway. Take her in, get her hooked up, bring them back, drop them off, maybe throw them a few bones or something like that if they thought that they needed it to help them out. But because of this kind of craziness, what is she doing? Calling the cops.
From Otter Creek. What is this? I don't know if what is it, 19 or 24? I'm not sure.
Hey, Jess.
I'm going straight from Otter Creek to Chiefland. She's still got her things on. My damn thing ain't freaking recording because I'm on the phone. She's way up there now, but she's got her flashers going.
Okay, I'm trying to get the call started. Do you have a cross street, Highway 19?
No, I'm past that.
Maybe.
I've already left Herschel's. I'm way past the bridge. I'm way past everything, walking to Chiefland. Pushing the stroller because my Jeep broke down and had no way to get to Chiefland.
Okay, so you don't have a cross street to where you're at?
No. Okay. I already passed it. It was Highway 27 and 19 intersect.
I understand that, but you said you're way past that. So I can't send a deputy just to go searching up and down Highway 19. I need a cross street.
There is no streets out here.
Wait, are you?
I'm not for a long way.
Hey, Jessica, good to see you.
I don't even know what that is, ma'am.
Wait,
okay, so if you're heading
show her
towards
some
Chiefland,
love.
Are you still within Otter Creek city limits, or are you in?
Oh no.
Okay, so are you past Northwest 10th Street? How many miles from Chiefland are you? Anything that
hold on, I'm walking. Let's see is there mile markers out here?
Yeah.
Mile marker 26.
There you go.
And she's gone. I can't see her now, but I have a feeling they're going to turn around and come back. This is the second time they came by me.
Okay.
Of course, videoing. Put me on YouTube.
Hey, Dawn.
I can't. I begged everyone to give me a ride. Nobody would.
Okay, what type of
vehicle
are you driving?
She's driving.
I wonder why nobody would give you a ride. You begged for a ride. Nobody would give you a ride. Why would they not give him a ride? It was not George. I don't know. It could have been anybody. She has her back to traffic and it's dusk. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a scary situation to be in. I mean, she's saying she's begging everyone. She's bike shit crazy. She's crazy, mate. Crazy.
Driving a little black Jeep, but it looks more like an SUV. I have the license plate.
But you do.
Got a video of her.
Let's dig into this a little bit. Number one, if George was filming, which I can emphatically and honestly tell you she was not. George did not film LIEnette. George has every legal right to film for her own safety, for her own protection. Anybody who is putting the safety and protection of a child walking down the road illegally on State Route 19 in Florida. George can film that.
Oh,
now,
well,
LIEnette claims that she's so scared because she saw George's vehicle. And yet, LIEnette's the one who has been found guilty for stalking George and breaking the 500-foot protection order. George does not have a protection order on her. As a matter of fact, the fraudulent temporary order on me is gone as well, which could only be for me, which was ridiculous in the first place. So
Yeah.
LIEnette's scared? What about every individual who's scared for that child? By the way, this isn't the only call into the Levy County Sheriff Office. There was another one.
Oh, in Florida, is that true? It's illegal in Florida. You must walk against the traffic. You drove right past her, did not film her, and I certainly did not stop to pick her up. But Jessica, let me ask a question, and you can answer this honestly. If it was anybody but her, and you saw them in that situation, would you have pulled it over to find out what was going on and maybe given them a ride? I'm just curious. I mean, or would you be just like, yeah, I don't know who this is, and this is a little sketch, and I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to call the popo and send them out there to make sure that they get to where they need to be. Because everybody has different responses. She doesn't know what her car looks like. Oh, well, there you go. See, there you go. Absolutely. Would have pulled over, would have grabbed up and taken them wherever they need to go. And that's I would feel that George would have done the same thing. Jeremy would do the same thing. Especially you see a woman pushing a stroller, and what I understand, I've never met her, so I'm assuming that she's a tiny little thing too. I mean, you've not watched enough horror movies. No, you've not watched enough horror movies. Oh,
by another person who was scared for that child, another person who is running for office in Levy County. I'll share that with you in just a moment. Now, she claims she's scared she might get pew-pew with a freedom stick.
Affiliated.
And yet the only people in this situation that have boldly posted they will pop a cap in somebody's backside. Oh, wait, that was LIEnette publicly. The only person who's gone to jail for brandishing, pulling out and pointing firearms at people. Oh, wait, that was John Crook. The only person that has done anything irresponsible and has been held due to the consequences of it is LIEnette and Crook, civil protection orders and jail time. Okay, so they're going to put me on YouTube. This was publicly stated by LIEnette, which we have all the screenshots and everything will be shown in court. That's always what she wanted. She wanted to use our half mil time to grill to launch her own YouTube page. She wanted to get money from everybody. She wanted the promotion from everybody. This is all public. Most of you have seen it. We've shown it in the past. It'll absolutely be shown in court. So this is what she wanted. So she gets what she wants, then she cries about it, and then she's a victim. Except the courts have determined that George and I are the victims. All right, she's got no ride. Well, who in their right mind would ever give her a ride in the first place? You cannot trust this woman. Anytime she doesn't get what she wants, she then turns it out that you, whether it be me, whether it be Lloyd, now Silver Scam, whether it be Crook, who somehow, some way stays living with her, is doing something inappropriate to lead we little ones. No, nobody in their right mind should ever allow this woman in their vehicle, should ever trust this woman, because this woman has utilized and weaponized the system to hurt and destroy the lives of the people who don't give her what she wants. Now, that being said, she did get a ride. There are two ladies that fish in Otter Creek over at the illegal fishing area, which is private property, and yet everybody somehow thinks it's public. It's literally for sale. I could buy it right now, shut it all down, and nobody could fish there. Now, these ladies got to know Landon, Waylon, and Tyra. And LIEnette begged and cried for everybody to give her a ride. Nobody would. Why? Because nobody trusts her.
Oh, thank you,
Lloyd
Phil Mail.
said he would give her a ride in the morning. And that gets us to another point.
Oh.
She's walking, and we've already showed you the tremendous amount of hours round trip
Hey,
walking.
Jessica.
She's going to get at Walmart at 6 a.m. in the morning with this child. And yes, the child is with her in the stroller. Oh, wait. She's disabled.
Yes, I did.
Wait, she's got no disc in her back. What? And she's going to walk into Chiefland with a medically unsafe child who isn't potty trained, who's in the stroller, who's illegally walking along the wrong side of the road. If anybody is unsafe, it's the child, which is why this call came into the Levy County Sheriff about LIEnette walking on the road as well.
That's funny.
I'm traveling between Otter Creek and Chiefland on 19, and there's I'm assuming a lady in some dark clothes pushing a baby stroller this late at night on the state road. And I did not see her until I was right on top of her. So it got me a little concerned, and I don't know if you want to send a deputy out to see if they might need help.
Yeah,
I would normally stop. It's between Otter Creek and Chiefland on 19, but only a couple miles outside of Otter Creek, if that.
Okay, so would you say Highway 19?
On the Otter Creek side. It's definitely on Otter Creek side of 19.
Okay, so Highway 19 and what crossroad?
Correct. 24. I would start at 24 and go towards Chiefland.
Okay. What's your name, ma'am? What lane of traffic?
I guess it would be northbound.
Okay. All right. And you said it's between Otter Creek and Chiefland?
Yes, ma'am. But definitely closer to Otter Creek. She's only a couple miles out. I'm assuming a woman. They're only a couple miles outside of Otter Creek.
Okay.
But she startled me because she was right there on the white line, and I did not see all those dark clothes.
Crap.
So I'm just a little concerned.
On the white line?
So that I would normally stop, but not this late at night.
Don't get on the white line, man.
All right, thank you. I just thought I'd let you know.
You don't do that.
Somebody has time, they can run out and check on her.
Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
A public servant of the community is wisely concerned, stating that she's on the white line, stating, I'm assuming it's a woman. Well, there are many people really, truly trying to figure it out. What is it? The Levy County Sheriff Deputy try and figure it out as well. Here's the video clips from their search.
Hi, Ms. LIEnette. This is Deputy Zeta with the Levy County Sheriff's Office. Hello. Hey, so our dispatch told me that you're kind of broken down on the side of the road and you're walking to Chiefland.
My Jeep was at home, but I couldn't get anybody to give me a ride, and my cords for my camper burned. So I had no electricity, no nothing for my camper. I had to go. So as I'm walking, George Fisk pulls up alongside me. She's filming me. I got her on video. She pulls up, she goes very slow and me, but then she pulls ahead.
I didn't even know it was
what's the city,
LIEnette.
U-turn, sorry, at the little roundabout thing. And then came back by and did the same thing again. Well, with the fact that we've had guns thrown on my grandchildren the other day, all this stuff happening, Jeremy told everybody I need to be around. I got scared. So I called.
I got you. So, okay, I am all the way in Chiefland. I am heading towards your direction right now. Are you still heading towards Chiefland?
Yeah, but you don't have to unless she comes back by.
I got you.
Two ladies that are going to come and get me and the stroller and take us into Chiefland. They were fishing. And they said as soon as they packed it up, they would come and get me.
Okay, all right. Okay, sounds good. So you don't... Did you just wanted to report this?
Yes, that's all. I just wanted to report. I got it on video. I have a temporary order against Jeremy.
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware.
It does not include her except that it says employees, family, anyone in his control. Well, that includes her.
Yes, ma'am.
She's not supposed to be near me.
Yes, ma'am.
She was.
Yes, ma'am. I will let my supervisor know.
Walking
Okay.
down the side of the road.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She wasn't
How
near
many
you.
lies can you count? I'm seeing quite a few. Number one, she told the deputy that I said she needed to be R word. Okay. Remember the signs that she made, which the handwriting expert has 100% confirmed LIEnette wrote half of them, which her lawyer so foolishly contacts the handwriting expert, even though he already knows LIEnette did the exact same thing. He goes and does the same thing. Can you talk about somebody that's getting her in more trouble than she can handle? A free lawyer isn't worth it. Trust me on this one. And so the handwriting expert immediately hangs up on him. And so you have all these different things being tossed out saying that I said she needed to be R-worded. No, never happened. Nor would I ever in a million years wish that upon any person with her. Okay. That's going too far. For the person that would end up doing it. That's horrific. That's bad stuff. Obviously, I don't want anything bad.
That happens.
Physically, emotionally,
Tammy, that does
mentally,
happen.
anything to happen to anybody. I want peace. The only way to get peace is through the legal system for everything that they've done. And the Levy County Sheriff Department has emboldened and empowered her to continue with these actions, and Crook as well. But that being said, it's obvious she had absolutely no plan whatsoever walking into Chiefland. There was nobody scheduled to pick her up. This is
I was wondering about that, Jessica. So you guys, how bad was it? Did you lose a lot of power? Storm, take down some trees. Flood, all that kind of stuff. All that came out good because you're obviously still here and seem like you're in pretty good spirits. So I hope that all the folks in Otter Creek, and all the folks are doing fine. That would be. I always forget about that. That there's a whole barely above sea level group of people down there in Otter Creek. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I hope that I'm glad to see that you got electricity back on. Most definitely. Definitely. Got to run. Have a great weekend. You too, Stacy B. You have a great weekend also. And if you're around later, make sure you check out Friday Night Live. That'll be 9:30 tonight over on the Experts channel. That'll be good. It'll be really good tonight. Oh my gosh. You would not believe the lineup that he has. Your first live? Well, welcome. El Sumo Gemma. First live. Welcome. Congratulations. What is this? There were hundreds of power company trucks staged here once the storm was over that rushed into Florida to help restore power. Yeah, that does happen quite a bit. Usually they're staged in a nice area outside of the storm so they can be in there and do all the work. It's very good. You have broken branches, limbs down, electricity was off for around 18 hours. Well, hopefully you didn't have too much heat backing up on that also. That the heat really is what sort of sucks it out of you because you're just, man, I just want to cool off and sitting here waving a fan, and you just want to get in your car and drive because that's about all you can do in the heat. Yeah, see, I don't know that. That was an awesome picture showing the trucks. Yeah, I saw that. Did you get any flack from the storm? Yeah. I had a little bit of, because we're doing some work on our front, and we just, was it in April? We got something like 8 inches of rain in less than 24 hours. That's what it was, and it might have been less than 12 hours. And we ended up, my basement flooded, and so we had a bunch of work done and waterproofing. But we're having some more work done on the front, just changing some elevation. And so, yeah, I got a little bit of flooding this morning while I was doing a stream. I look over and I had water coming into my office because I stay in the basement. I'm a dungeon dweller, man. It ain't my mama's basement, but damn it, it sure as hell is close enough. No, I had a little bit of rain. That we had a lot of rain. I think 12 inches of rain, maybe more. And so it finally, made it through the barrier. So we're getting that taken care of Monday. More than likely, they'll have to pull some stuff up and reseal it. So it'll be good. It'll be fine. No, a little bit of moisture, but I've got a fan that'll be running. It happens. It happens. Storms, they suck. Living below, below the flood line though.
Is after the fact, 2 women who were fishing with the kids, they said they would pick her up and they would take her in. There was no plan. The child is with her. Other concerned citizens, right? And by the way, as she says, George can't be anywhere near her. George can be anywhere she wants, regardless that my temporary is gone. It was fraudulent. George still could be anywhere she wants. It's LIEnette that can't be within 500 feet of myself or George on any public, any private road. It's LIEnette that has to get lost and leave. Our lives don't change. And George can film anything she wants. Now, the fraudulent temporary injunction said, anybody in my control who I told to film. I haven't told anybody to film. I barely speak to anybody. I've got Hale's headquarters. I'm in rest and retreat and respite. I speak to birds. But you understand that the temporary said anyone in my control couldn't film her. Well, that all got thrown out the window. It was anybody who broke that First Amendment right, freedom of speech, unprotected speech. So for the couple of weeks, there was nobody could film her. That was thrown out the window as illegal. And then it was those who can't break protected speech, which none of us ever violated that in the first place. We haven't, we have not, and we will not. What do you say we listen to a funny video about LIEnette contacting Under Sheriff Beecham, who's the same guy when I went in to report all this happening? He looks at me straight-faced and says, "Are you safe?" I said, "Obviously, I'm standing in front of you right now." And he goes, "Do you know how to dial 911? I cannot begin to express the complete and total lack of professionalism with Beecham, the insanity of his questions, and the lack of moving forward to do the right thing. I mean, if nothing else happens with all of this, Levy County Sheriff Department has been exposed of all of their corruption, the court system in Levy County. I mean, who knows how deep it goes? And it all starts with a 2-inch pipe. Let's listen to LIEnette contact.
That is true. It does.
Beecham about
start with a 2-inch
contact
pipe
with her temporary injunction, which was fraudulent.
Levy County Sheriff's Office, General Glenn.
Hi, is Under Sheriff Beecham in?
I'm not sure. Just a moment. I'll transfer you to his extension, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, excellent. I love that.
Ma'am, are you there?
Love that. So
Yes,
glad
I am.
that.
Okay, so Under Sheriff Beecham is not working. He's off this week. I'm not sure if he's going to return next week. I can email him a message to call you, or would you like to maybe try to me to email someone else to speak to you?
Well, yeah, what I want, I have a very important question. Third, in my protection order, it talks about third-party contact. So if people are contacting multiple family members and offering them money to testify against me or to give them information about me.
Hold on just one second, okay? Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so.
Oh, that's very, and I was going to, I got to bring this up because this is really cool. Very, very cool. You hosted crews from 4 states that came down to help restore power. I'm surprised it was only 4 states because usually they get a lot of states coming in on these things. Maybe they were spreading them out like all surrounding states. They really bring those people in. That's really cool. Cool story. My cousin, whenever she was 16 or 17, she was working in a like a convenience store. And where they live at, they get a lot of heavy snow, and these snowplow drivers would come in. And one day they pulled in, and they were getting some coffee, and she turned to them. There was like a crew of like 4 or something like that. And she said, "I'll tell you what, if you go out and you'll plow my parking lot, you can have the coffee for free." No authority whatsoever to do that. They were just like, hell yeah. So they just took their trucks and they ran through the parking lot, right around the gas pumps, cleaned it all up, made it look like spotless, and got their coffee for free. And then just, they were off. They would stop by all the time whenever they would have storms. If she was working, she would give them free coffee, and they would plow it off. And I guess the manager was there, and they came in and they were just like, well, the girl that gives us coffee all the time, like, she's not working today. And he was just like, gives you coffee? What do you mean she gives us coffee? Yeah, she gives us coffee. We plow the parking lot. He was like, oh hell no, that ain't gonna ever happen again. We're just like, all right. And they stopped going there after that. Like, man, just like that. That's amazing. And I like it that people do stuff like that. Like, just help out those crews. I love it. You're sure there was more than oh yeah. Bye, Linda. Good to see you. I'm sure there were more than 4 states. You only saw 4 tax force. Okay, it happens for all the hurricanes you have. Yeah, it does happen quite a bit. Phrasing can be the difference between a kind act and a solicitation. That's true. That's true.
Under Sheriff Beecham is not working. He's off this week. I'm not sure if he's going to return next week. I can email him a message to call you, or would you like to maybe try to me to email someone else to speak to you?
Well, yeah, what I want, I have a very important question. Third, in my protection order, it talks about third-party contact. So if people are contacting multiple family members and offering them money to testify against me or to give them information about me.
Hold on just 1 second, okay? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If Mr. Hale is having people contact family members, my grandchildren's, my grandchild's girlfriend's family, other people, and they're offering them money to give them information about me, text messages, and we have that. Screenshots of that. Does that not constitute third-party contact?
That possibly could. Let me get one of the patrol supervisors to call you since they're working right now. If you would like, I know, like I said, the undersheriff is out of town as far as I know. He's off.
Yes.
He's not going to be back until Monday.
Anybody who is knowledgeable on it, who can tell me that, to me,
thank you, Sherry.
Having him have people contact people, offer them money to give information about me is third-party contact.
What is your address?
Well, I'm not home. I do not want this phone number given out. This is a brand new number that nobody's got. Somehow it needs to be protected.
Yeah, no, I will tell you what the dispatch sounds like. And I joke not, whenever the dispatcher is talking like this, it sounds like the dispatcher's like, hey, can you come over here and listen to this? Because I can't believe the crap that I'm hearing. I need a witness to this. Yeah, I feel bad for the dispatcher. Oh, she is completely lying. Jeremy never contacted anyone. Nobody ever gave any money or offered any money. I don't know that. I would assume not. I mean, because what sense would it make to do something like that? But does that mean he would help get the kids tickets to get away from her? I don't know. I think, but see, that wasn't offering them money. That's the thing. That's completely different. Offering money would be me giving you the money to go buy the tickets. He was buying the tickets for them to send them on their way. That's completely different. Jeremy has said on post that he gave money to someone. No, he's such a huge liar. How is it possible that Bruce believes her? Bruce. Plus the hate. Oh, you mean Bubbles? I don't listen to the hate channels. To me, I just view them as hate channels. Here, let me explain something. The hate channels affect me none whatsoever. They're welcome to hate Jeremy, not like him, do whatever they want to. That is entirely up to them. I won't go after them. I don't attack them. I may mock them, but other than that, like, if you want to listen to them, go listen to them. That's entirely your thing to do. He never contacted anyone, nor did he ever say he gave anyone money. I don't know. I don't know. She needs the med white coach to pay her a visit. Self-inflicted Hale's derangement syndrome. Oh, that's funny. He did not offer to sue anyone who's aided. He did offer not to sue anyone who's aided her in the signs and posts so long as they come forward and tell the truth. Who did what? Not money. Yeah. Jeremy's never contacted anyone. They all contacted him. That is true. I have seen that happen. Robert Tower, they probably all take bets to see who will lose and have to take the call. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, yeah, that's damn.
Okay, what I'm going to do is one of the patrol supervisors, it's either going to be Corporal McNeil or Sergeant Martin that will call you back, okay? And
okay,
thank you. That has the number. What is the number?
It's
interesting that this is a public record, a redacted public record from Levy County Sheriff. Now, if Judge Grudge said this was redacted versus unredacted, there'd be a huge issue. Her address is in there, as if everybody in the world, the planet doesn't know already, because she broadcast it all over the internet because she's a public personality. Also, her number is in there. Yeah, you don't want your number to get out to people. Don't place it in a public record. We've got the entire thing. All right, so let's get into this a little bit. Every single one of her family members has contacted me. I have contacted no one. Everybody has reached out to me. You even hear it from her own grandson's mouth. This is the first time I've ever talked to you. Correct. And so every single family member has contacted me. I don't want anything to do with this family. I want this family to leave me alone and get out of my life. And yet every single person continues to contact me. Never was anyone offered money. No one, nor will anyone ever be offered money. The most ridiculous paranoia from rug use that I've ever heard. Okay. Sergeant Martin. That's Tom Martin, Amanda Martin's husband. He cannot respond to any of this.
Appreciate that.
He's been blocked by Anderson, Lieutenant Anderson, to respond to any of this because of his involvement with Amanda and with the Rhett Cunningham. All right. Now, to prove that every family member has reached out to me, as everybody already knows, let's now listen to John Crook's sister, who has...
Oh, John Crook's sister. What do we got here? We've got, is that California cash? No, I know what it is. Examoon. Got some Canadian Buco bucks. $5. The PC Game Store Steam removed forced arbitration, and they PC Game Store removed forced arbitration. They even removed their class action waiver. Major win for everyone. Political correct? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. Thank you for the $5 super chat, though. We got you hooked up. Well, how about this? We just give you a little bit of love. Get a little bit of love. Enjoy your birthday. Thank you, Examoon. That's awesome. Be right back. Have to go feed the cat. Well, don't stay away too long, because we don't have much more time left before this one's going to end.
Has not reached out to me. Isn't that interesting? Everybody on LIEnette's family has reached out to me.
It probably does.
Nobody in Crook's family has reached out to me, but his sister reaches out to Levy County Sheriff.
Sheriff's Office on a recorded line. This is Odessa. How may I help you? Hi, I'm concerned about the welfare of a child, and I wanted to see if someone could go out and check on her. Okay, what's the address? What was your name? The address was 15 Pat Gordon. Okay, and what's going on? Why do you need somebody to go check on her? So, my brother, this is their child, was incarcerated by you 4 days ago. And since then, and I know there was like an assault and a weapon involved. And since then, my sister and I have gotten a bunch of very alarming texts from the mother about her stability and kind of what's going on there. And I know she's special needs, and I know that there's like a lack of electricity and some other things out there that's going on, and she's possibly on drugs. Anyway, I'm worried about the child. She's 5 years old.
Okay.
Good job, Roy.
Okay, what's
I
another
think
thing?
she's using the bat phone every time.
Michelle.
Last name?
Cook.
Okay, and you said that Haley is 5.
Haley is 5, yes.
She white, black, or Hispanic?
Oh.
You know, they adopted her, so she's mixed race.
Deborah Kennedy, that's funny. Lack of electricity, probably on drugs.
What makes her special needs?
She has a very rare eating disorder, and she has to have feeding tubes and things like that because her diet spikes. I can give you the name of the...
Yeah,
okay. It's called GA1, but I'll spell it for you. GLPARIC.
Squid Pro Quo. How you doing, lady? How you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Did you lose power? I hope you didn't lose power for very long. If you did, she's another Georgia girl. So I hope you didn't lose power. And if you did, I hope that everything's good. Everyone's safe. Please, that's one thing I hope for. Everything's going good where you're at. She's a little bit further south of where I am. So I hope that she's doing good. Really, seriously. But I'm sure that if you needed anything, you would reach out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you're in a hotel in Savannah. Your town doesn't have power or cell phone service. Okay. Cool. Savannah. Good. Very good. Yeah. So be safe, and hope that the what did she call it? Baby squid? Baby squid is doing good. We're not expecting power to be back on for about 3 days. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Stormy Wind? Welcome back. We're not expecting be power back on for about 3 days. Yeah. I mean, my wife and I, we weren't sure how bad it was going to be here. So she asked me if we needed to get anything. I said, "Oh no, we got tons of meat." Just like, come here, baby. No, we had plenty of meat stocked up. So if we would have lost power, we would have been good to go. You'll send. Okay, do that. Please do that. That would be great. You take care and be safe. Be safe and take care of the little squid. That's crazy. That's crazy. Glad to see that you made it through, though. Glad to see that you made it through. And we'll talk. We'll talk later. Maybe later this weekend. I'll give you a holler. Bring you on, and we'll or just talk. Make sure that you're good. Yeah. Be safe. Be safe, girl.
The first word. And then the second word is ACIDURIA, and then it's type 1.
3 days, it should be fine. Should be fine.
Okay.
As long as you don't open it, it'll be good.
Okay.
They're like a giant
17,
cooler.
no. Okay. Sorry. Do you know if there's any
That's
drugs
good,
or
you
alcohol
should.
in the house? I know that you said that she's on drugs, possibly on drugs, but
Right. I don't know. Based on the way she was ranting, I'm not sure.
Well, she's
And
nowhere
I
near
know that
there.
my brother does have weapons, and
I
I
mean,
know there
she's
was a
near
search
there.
warrant initiated out there several days on the 11th when they took him in, and I don't know if they took all the weapons or not. So I'm not sure. I know he has weapons.
Gotcha. Is there any safety concerns for the child?
I believe so, because they're losing power like tomorrow or something like that, and because of there's an electricity issue out there, and so they'll be without electricity, and so I don't know how that's going to affect like her needs,
Okay.
as well as I can't even talk about the stability of the mother. She's like total wacko.
Okay. Is there
Wacko.
any violent
Oh, that's what I heard. She said,
sorry,
"Whack-a-mole."
history of abuse or anything to the child?
I know that the neighbor reported something, and I don't know if there was any basis for it or the outcome of that.
Okay.
Electricity issue, pay the damn bill. Now, it could be something else. There could be other issues. That does happen.
Okay. All right. Well, I will send somebody out. Wait, actually, what was your brother's name first?
John.
Cook?
And I believe he's in Cook, and he's in the detention center right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I am sending them out there, and I will let them make contact with you by phone, okay, of the findings.
Okay, that'd be terrific. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, you have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
From his own sister. Isn't it amazing that the only people that try and pretend that LIEnette isn't unstable and a complete wacko, according to Kat Gordon, are people who've never met her before in their entire life, such as Shard or Deuce or Marla Huge, or we could go on and on. They have no idea who this woman is. Or here's the reality. They just don't like successful people such as myself. Truth is, they want fame. And all they're going to get from all of this is complete and total shame. The only other option is they're completely and totally wacko, pathological, habitual liars, just like her. And I don't want to live in a world like that. So I've got to go to the side that says they just want fame. No, but there can't be two LIEnettes out there. 2, 3, 4, maybe more.
My mother died. My mother did not die.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Nice, sweet and short. Whack-a-doodle. Flip a coin, draw straws. It's almost 90 degrees outside. Still should be fine. It's like a giant ice chest. Plus, whenever you have cold things that are packed into an ice chest, they keep each other cold. The stuff on top would be the stuff that you want to like go through first. And what I would suggest is don't refreeze anything that unthaws, but have a nice big if it's unthawed to the point where it's like not rock hard, yeah, just let it unthaw and have a big get together. That's the way to do it. Just say, hey, everybody, we've got a bunch of food we're cooking up. Come on over and dig in, because it'll be cook for the cruise or whatever you got to do. Yeah, do a cookout, whatever you got to do. Yeah, can't make it. Yeah, that can make a difference. Try to keep it closed. If you get it to store for ice, it'll be like a large ice chest. Should be okay. That show went lip after LIEnette finished using. Jeez, shame on you, Angie. Shame on you. Jeremy offered to pay witnesses' fees to those being deposed via his lawyer, except the other parties. But that's the way it works. Well, if you only for experts, you don't pay for witnesses. That's not how the way it works. You only pay for expert witnesses, and he can offer to pay them to come or go. But yeah, you don't pay witnesses to come in and do stuff. And all of that gets disclosed anyway. So if you're showing up to court and somebody's saying, are you being paid to be here? If they lie, then their whole testimony can be thrown out. I mean, I don't, all you have to do is just watch a little bit of stuff that's going on in court, and you can figure this stuff out, because you have to disclose if you're being paid to be there. He might be paying for expert witnesses, but I don't know if he needs to have an expert witness there or not. So, I mean, that absolutely, yeah. Jessica Kruger, she's like, yeah, that's not true. That's complete bullshit. Like, who would he be paying? If you depose someone that isn't a party, you pay witness fees. No, that's not true, James. That is not true at all. You don't pay witness fees. I don't know what the hell, wherever you're getting that information from, you need to check yourself, because that's not true at all. That is not true. James, I know, because my wife is an attorney and she does not pay to have witnesses come in. It must be Bubbles. It has to be, because that right there is an absolute lie, James. Just sorry. That's absolute, because if somebody's being paid to be there, they have to disclose that. That gets disclosed almost immediately. Submit the federal section. Yeah, that's people are so silly. Yeah, you get paid to be a juror, but that's different, because they're taking time out of your day. They come back now, popcorn, yellow striped smile. Yeah, I only had to pay the handwriting expert. Yeah, see, yeah, but that's an expert. You're paid those fees. You have to pay those fees. That's the way it works. I mean, whenever you have an expert witness, you're paying them for their time. You're not paying them to come in and make false statements. You're paying them for their time. Travel fees, maybe they may be able to request travel fees, but sometimes that's just figured in. Yeah, if you lie about it, then you go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Like, were you paid to be here? And if you say I was paid to show up, then that's something completely different.
I've made you an old fashioned.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I will come up. My lovely wife is beckoning me. Beautiful thing. You said, I made you an old fashioned. Come on up. That sounds really good. So I might just have to go check that out. Go get me an old fashioned. Go enjoy a little bit of time with the wife. get ready for some more expert tonight. If you're not subbed up to the expert, come by tonight. It is going to be it's going to be a royal riot tonight. If you don't know who the expert is, which I'm sure that most of you guys know who the expert is, you're going to you're jealous. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, girl. Hello, Mrs. Shizzy. Yes, she's an absolute doll. She's got this. I'll talk about that some other time. Hello, Miss Shizzy. Kitty. You guys are wonderful. Everybody. I don't have a link to the expert because he hasn't set up his damn stream yet. But make sure that you're subbed up to him. And what I'll do is I'll throw it in here. And if you've got anything going on, all you got to do is just click on this right here. Go to the expert right there. Go check him out and click on the notification bell. You get the little notification bell. Make sure you hit that like button while you're here too. Don't drink LIEnette's Kool-Aid. No, I won't be drinking LIEnette's Kool-Aid. You take a bad afternoon bath and watch the expert. Yeah. It's completely there is, and the thing is you won't see any of this drama over there because that's not what FNL is about. See you if in an FNL or in the morning. Well, you won't see me tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is a Saturday. You'll never see me on a Saturday morning. Now you might see me a Saturday evening. I may be, because I did download Halo for. So you may see me tomorrow over on MG. Just have a little bit of fun over there. Let's see if I got a place to send all you fine folks. I know that people are going, oh, man, I just want to go get some dinner. Why you gotta pick on me? Why you gotta pick on me? I don't know. Let's see what we've got. Looks like Gutter's Pub is still going. We've got the Umbrella guy's going to be showing up. I don't know what time he's doing his thing, but it doesn't look like he's starting anytime soon. We've got Emergency Stream. Friday panel show is upcoming on Nick Starro. Danny On is going. Oh, let's send you guys over to Danny On. Make sure that you show her some love. I want to see. I've got to pull her up and see what exactly she's got going on. I gotta see what she's talking about today. Looks like. Let's see what she's got going on. Nope, she just finished 11 minutes ago. Damn it! Can't send you over there. Then we've got to find somebody that's on right now. Let's see. We've got nobody. Good Lord Almighty! There's nobody streaming right now. I did see that the Hale's uploaded. It will be thrown out of court. Yes, that was a damn good one. We know that it's going to be thrown out of court because they showed it 2 hours ago. We had a police chase. Broken Baker had an afternoon stream. I just don't have anywhere to send you guys. Well, I send you guys over to Gutter's Pub. She's a streamer. She's an absolute sweetheart. Show her a little bit of love. Give her some love, and she does mostly political talk. So if you're not into political talk, well, it'll be fine. You'll be just absolutely good. She's a sweetheart, and if you surprise her and you go in there and you give her a hard time, oh my God, that would be so hilarious. Just give her an absolute, give her a shizzy sent us. That's what you do. Give her a shizzy sent us. Just watch her reaction. She's gonna, oh my God, I didn't know what was happening. Everybody have a wonderful one. I will see you tonight over on the experts. If he sends me an invite or even does a stream, you never know. Pretty sure he will be. But everybody, good one. We'll see you soon.
Running through the maze, I felt the pain, chasing my only dream, breaks and schemes. Waking up at dawn, All my fears are gone, all stop today. Never, never, not today. Compromise, rise above it all, not gonna fall. Step by step I go, faster than the flow. Broke through every chain, I will not be contained.